What is going on, everybody? Cowbell here. Happy Tuesday to you all out there. We're going to be playing a little bit more LOTRO. I know we've been on quite a kick for that recently, but I actually just met up with several others who have been playing as well. A few streamers out there also. And we started up a kinship over on the Brandywine server. That doesn't mean that I don't still have the one over on Landreval, which that is more for this community, but you guys are more than welcome to join us over on Brandywine as well. I can always give you that info. Am I too loud? Sorry, Sarah. I'll tell you what, I'll drop down my volume a little bit. Is that a little bit more balanced? I'm trying to bring the energy. You know, I just have to bring that energy. I can't help it. But I'm glad that that driving went well. It's gonna take a little time for you to get used to it. Let me know if that's a little bit better on the balance side also, because I want to have that tone, but I don't want to blow out your ears either. You know, it's the little things. Silly me. Okay, good. Sorry. That's just a funny way to start off, isn't it? So let me actually start with something. But yeah, no, that's really good actually, because driving will be a lot of fun. It'll start to get you out there a little bit more, and that'll be a good thing. Very, very good thing. That freedom is very nice, let me tell you. I didn't start driving until, I think I was probably like 23. It's pretty late, but it makes a big difference. It's nice to be able to get out of the house and go where you want to go. Playing Pokemon. Ooh, got a Mew. What are you playing? Which version, Sarah? All right, that's enough of the calming music. As much as I like it, I really do like the music in this game. It's so fitting for the Lord of the Rings universe, and it just I love that calming ambient music anyway. Especially like this. I like this type, and I like space ambient music. So between the two, so nice. Pokemon Sun. Ah, I don't have that one. I do not have the Sons of Pokemons. No, that's I'm trying to remember, when did that come out? Pokemon Sun. It's been out for a bit now, if I remember correctly. But I do not have it. Also, I'm a little confused by this guy, right, that I'm looking at here, because he has been at this field at least like every time that I've come into this area in the past like 24 hours, and he's always been doing the same exact thing, which makes me think that maybe it's a bot involved. I don't know, it seems a little too suspicious. Plants just one field, gathers it one at a time. That seems a lot like a bot to me. I don't know about this guy, but you've been doing nothing but this, so I'm a little concerned. Seems odd to me. I like the proper training to do what? Inspect people? Or to gather from his coffee field that I'm not trying to steal anyway. Or her. Hers. It's a her. It's definitely her. Well, that was interesting anyway. I'm gonna go do my own thing now. I heard fireworks. Day, isn't it? There were explosions in the sky. I don't even see them, I just hear them. Alright, anyway. Do we need anything? Well, we need some money, because we have 4 silver. So why don't we start with that? Oh, I remember what I was doing. I was in the process of processing all of this stuff because I planted, the summer festival was recently, for those of you who follow the game. They do specific seasons for festivals and things like that, and they sell a specific pipeweed types during the festival, the summer one in particular. So I picked up those recipes and bought like a stack of the seeds. So I planted like half of that for one type, and I didn't refine any of it yet. So it's all compact, but I'm going to probably refine it that way I get the experience, because at level 22, which is right as soon as we finish this one, we're going to get a quick travel skill that will bring us back to Mickle Delving, which, as you can probably see on the map now, it's over, well, you can't see the mouse, but it's right towards the top right corner of that quest box that you can only see part of behind my picture. So it'll quick travel us to there, and then you just have to go up to Hobbiton over in this general area where you can see the, I'm kind of like hovering over the stuff in the area there in the middle of the screen. So it'll be a lot easier to get here for the farms that I need, because my guy has farming. Kind of like the hunter I had over on Langerval. It's the same profession, same vocation. So he's got scholar and farmer and weaponsmith once again. But we need to actually refine some of this stuff, because we want to level so we can quick travel back to here and get here whenever we need to. So, that all being the case, let's see, I could probably really just buy a little bit for this. Do I have room for that? Not really. But I do have room, if I sell something temporarily, to plant some of this like apprentice level stuff. Do I want to do that? Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll get 2 different types at least, then we'll have. So we're just going to plant a little bit. We're not really going crazy here. We're just looking to finish level 21 up to level 22. And then we'll be good for a while. So we'll, here, just hold these cabbages for me for a second. You just hold that. It's like the Middle Earth version of hold my drink. And also, I actually started using a service. I don't think it is active yet, because I just set it up. But I actually put the link over in the description of the video and over on a button on Twitch. I haven't set it up anywhere else yet. There's a service that I just signed up with called StreamQuest. And from what I understand, it would be for people who are considering asking, like, wanting me to do something on stream as like a reward. There's like, so it's donation tied. So basically, it seems like from the little bit that I got to look into it so far, that's basically, I'm willing to put this much up as a reward for the streamer to do this. So you'd be asking me to do whatever, you know, whether it's, you know, win a game or do some silly dance, whatever it is. You could pick anything. And I would have the option to accept or to reject the quest. And if it was rejected, then it sounds like the money that was going to be towards the reward would be credited to your account so you could send out another quest. There's a small processing fee, I think. Looks like it was, I only checked out for a second, but it looks like it's maybe like 30 cents or something not too significant. So that would be a way for you guys to try and get me to do certain things on stream, and I thought that would be pretty cool. So I just signed up with that, and I'm kind of excited to check it out because I feel like there's a lot of potential for it. But I'm curious about what you guys think too. I know it's not an option for everybody, so don't feel like like you should all do it because it costs money. No, that's not what I'm saying. But for those of you who were considering it in the first place, I feel like that just adds another element to it, where it's like, well, I could tell him, like, if he does this, then he'll get this. So so that's something I just signed up with. If you want that link, let me know, but it's in the description, called Stream Quest. It's pretty much towards the top of the links, and it's on a button as well over on Twitch. Texting people on my phone, I have to go back and forth. No worries, I know how it is with the YouTube app. The same really for the Twitch app, honestly. It's the same deal. You kind of have to flop back and forth and be like, I'll come back to this in a second. So, don't worry about it. I totally understand. But yeah, no, that's something that I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. Because I think it could be pretty fun. I know you guys have asked me to do certain things. I've been like, I don't know. But now you can kind of put it up as a quest, and I can accept that, and then it can lead to some pretty ridiculous situations, I feel like. But that's all part of the fun, isn't it? So if you have any questions about that, let me know. I will be happy to answer as best as I can. Although I am still learning about it, so I may not have the answer right away. I may have to get back to you. There's another one here, right? Yeah. I was like, there's one more field in here. I planted 5. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. Messed up your voice? What happened? How do you think you messed up your voice? Speaking of voice also, for those of you who are interested, the Discord server, which the links for that are also in the description below, and over on Twitch, it's over in one of the buttons, the panels, or you can type !Discord to get the link posted in chat. And what we're going to be doing is on Friday from, it's a short time, I know, it's part of my lunch during work, so from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be getting together anybody from the community who wants to voice chat and just hang out for that half hour. So I will be hanging out there with all of you guys, and anyone is more than welcome to come by. If you would like more information on that, please let me know what you're thinking, and I'll do my best to answer that. I know a lot more about that, so I could probably answer your questions there. I feel like I missed one. Did I miss one? Or am I just getting them all and not noticing? Let's switch tabs also on chat, even though you guys can't see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, I gathered all of them. Okay, fine. So I'm pretty much just going to plant. I'm looking to plant until I fill up this stack, honestly, which is almost 20% of the way there already. Scratching it won't go away if it took too long. Certain notes in a song. Yeah, maybe you just need to rest it for a little while. Maybe take something that's a little soothing for your throat. Tea might help. I need to get more into drinking tea, honestly. I haven't done enough of that lately. Oh boy. But yeah, so that's a lot of what we got going on. But I'm thinking of also doing a vlog, like, not a vlog per se, but like a Q&A stream, because I've had a lot of fun with those with you guys too, and I feels like it's been a long time, so I think it would be good to get back into that and check in with you guys, see what's going on in your lives, see what you are curious about, what you'd like to know, and just hang out with you all instead of worrying about the game. Not that this is something that I can't really play and still chat with you guys, because I could absentmindedly do this stuff well enough. But I feel like when it's purely on you guys, that seems to be something that all of us enjoy. So I'd like to get back into that a little bit too, and do that soon. For those of you who have been here before, you'll know that every once in a while a mysterious hand will show up with food or beverage. And this time we have a think it was called a chocolate roll, is what the store said it was. But it's like a dessert cake. I'll just show you guys real quick on our Starbucks napkin that we grabbed. But it's kind of like an Oreo filling, almost, or not like Oreo. It's kind of like a whipped cream, but a little sweeter, like an icing. And it's just like a chocolate covering around that. Yeah, Jackie, how are you? Did it post on Twitter? Because it's supposed to automatically throw it up there and over on Discord. But I never know, because I'm usually streaming at that point, I never know if it comes up. Yeah, plant a few more. Right? I know. We got it at, where was it? What store did we get it at? I can't remember if it was a chain or if it was a local one. But I'll get back to you on that one with where we got it. But yeah, we splurged on it and we're like, this is pretty good actually. Oh, phone was charging. Gotcha. I gotcha. There were actually there were a couple things that I was talking about. I know you already know about the voice chat for the Discord on Friday. I know you can't make that one, but we'll be doing more, as I'm sure you figured out already. And outside of that, I just signed up for something. I don't know if it's live yet, called Stream Quest, and the link for that should be in the description, and for Twitch it should be in one of the panels. But from what I understand, it sounds like it's basically a platform where you guys can come up with quests for me to complete and have rewards in there, so kind of like donations and tips. But you can set up things that you would like for me to do, and then I can accept or reject certain quests depending on what they are. If I reject it, what it sounds like is that the value goes back to your account. Like it gets credited to your Stream Quest account, so you can use it for other quests. The only thing you don't get back, it looks like, is a processing fee, which was not substantial from what I could tell. It might be like in the 30-ish cents range, so it's not groundbreaking on that front. But it's something that I think would be pretty fun to play around with. Let's see, we're actually just joined up with a fellow kinsman, Aldrazi rather, who I've been playing quite a bit with recently. So he'll be with us today. Gather all the things. We're just gonna make sure that we keep planting. I just want to fill up this stack here. We're coming along on it. That LOTRO dough. Mason, how are you? Let's see. I'm gonna see if he's interested in actually chatting with you all also while we're playing the game here. All right, looks like he's down. So I'm gonna go ahead and join up with their voice chat, and then we can all hang out together. I know pretty well, Mason. I've actually got I'm gonna keep saying it because it's something so new that I feel like it's best to just fill in everybody whenever I see them on this one. So there's a couple of things. There's the fact that we're doing the voice chat in the Discord on Friday from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern, and I'll be there. Other members of the community will be there. We can all hang out and chat together, so you're more than welcome to join us for that. And the other thing is that there is something I just signed up with called Stream Quest. It looks like it's basically a platform where you can pay for tips and whatnot, but it's in the form of a quest where you can say that you want me to do whatever, and I can accept or reject it. And if I accept it, then when I complete it, then the tip gets made. If I reject it, you guys get that back to your account, minus some small processing fee. It'll tell you what the fee is when you try and do it, though, so you'll know in advance. Oh, gotcha. School's starting up again. Wow. Feels like we just broke for summer, doesn't it? The loots. Whoa, whoa. Thank you for that loots, Jackie. Smite. I've heard so much about Smite, honestly. Feels like a long time since I've gotten to loots. Loots is a way that you guys can tip for free, by the way, if you aren't familiar with that. You just put in your message and your email address and maybe do a CAPTCHA sometimes if it feels like making you do that. And then you can send a free tip and get your message up on stream just like that. And voices out. Yeah, I hear you, Sarah. But we'll be doing more, so next time. And you could also just hang out and type. So even if your voice is out, if you're free, don't be afraid to do that. And I will have headphones, so I'll be checking chat as well. School so linear industrial. Yeah, it can be rough, you know. But I feel like as you get older, I feel like school gets more interesting in certain ways because it becomes a little bit more about what you want as opposed to generalized knowledge. So, I mean, that's my take on it, really. Crash Bandicoot. Why the Crash Bandicoots? I haven't played that game in forever, by the way. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of that stuff, please feel free to let me know. I'll do my best to answer any questions. The Stream Quest thing is a bit new, so I'm not as familiar with that yet, but I'll try my best or I'll get back to you with the answers. But we're also going to join up with Aldrazi, who's over in the kinship, so we'll be chatting with him in just a second. I'm going to be joining him right about now. Aldrazi, hey, how are you? Oh, there we go. Aldrazi, hey, how's it going? Forgot it's a hotkey. What are you up to over in the Barrow Downs?
No, I'm actually doing my ridiculously long quest.
A quest to deliver one ring, or?
The epic quest.
Ah, gotcha. Crash Bandicoot is a meme now? Oh my god. How did I not know this?
Yeah, I'm still in the prologue of it, of Volume 1.
Honestly, I need to do the epics too. I haven't done any of them.
Yeah, this is the one that they hand you off with your class, or with your race.
Yeah, I mean, once you hit the right levels, then they'll go to other epics. They'll just throw them at you, even if you haven't finished the previous ones. Pick up Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, I've been running around Barrow Downs all day anyway.
Totally gonna do that. College and university are both fun. I like general education though. Yeah. Oh, it's a monkey which means oh, Mason. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you can actually make some good money in the Barrow Downs.
Oh yeah.
Also, Jackie says, "Hey."
Yeah, I pretty much was destroying the Barrow Downs. I was taking on 25s at level 15.
That sounds about right as a captain.
I mean, the Bone Guy up there, the quest where you go destroy the dude named Bone Guy, or Bone something.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
Yeah, I destroyed him in like 3 hits, and he was a 23 elite by myself.
Yeah, both of our classes are high on the burst damage.
Yeah, if they gave me some kind of charge, I would be almost unstoppable.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I actually like my situation more, in that I've got range, where I can just kind of be like, I'll just shoot from here.
Yeah, the only sort of pull I have is that little bow I have, which I think does like 20 damage at most.
Sounds about right.
Compared to you, you probably do what, 80, 90, almost 100 per shot.
With a regular hit, probably. I mean, but for me, honestly, one of my skills is basically my auto attack, as long as I just remember to hit it. And that does 44 to 51.
My bow just did 20 damage, and my hit did 92.
Yeah, I mean, it says 44 to 51, but it really probably hits for closer to 100. And then, I mean, even so, I can generate focus going into combat, and that's like my combat resource. So I can just pick up the focus I need and then drop a third of my total focus to dish out like 500 plus. It's a little OP.
Yeah.
Yes, Mason, actually. He is from the Texas area. You have quite the ear, my friend. But yeah, actually, my chat over on YouTube is actually saying hello and talk, or just talking to you in general, actually.
Do I need to hop in your stream?
If you'd like, you're more than welcome.
Just so I could see what in the world they're saying.
It only just started, but
yeah, I mean, I just found a quest that's gonna give me, what is it? What is that axe that's gonna give me? And this is for level 15, and it's gonna throw me an axe that does 23 to 38 damage.
that's pretty nice.
And it has 4 might and 3 agility, and both of the axes I have are morale.
I mean, that's good for a tank, I guess, but
Yeah, I'm going more towards might and all that, so I can be the heavy but quick dealer.
yeah, we've already got a guardian, so I suppose it makes sense.
I was hoping the guardian.
I will, also, I'll go ahead and send you the link in case you want to see what's going on over there.
Yeah, did you say they dropped the American Horror Story Season 7 trailer already?
Is that what you were talking about? I saw that you wrote about, but I didn't have time to
For
really
the cult. That's going to be the new season for American Horror Story. From what it sounds like, this is going to be based off, looks like Illuminati and stuff like that, because it's talking about, oh, Trump got elected president, was like the first like 30 seconds of the trailer.
Oh dear.
Good thing is it's still got the same guy from every American Horror Story season.
That's a plus. I'm not crazy about the political undertone aspect, but you know, it happens.
I mean, they were going to go down that path someday. I knew they were.
Yeah.
With Trump being president and everything, I knew they were going to fall into that region sooner or later.
Yeah.
Wondering who else is going to be in this, because I don't know his name. The guy who plays pretty much the main dude in all the Horror Story.
Accent gets you. You're hard to understand, Mason? Makes me raise my eyebrows. You know, I never really watched too much. So
He played X-Men. What was his name? He was really fast. Quicksilver? No.
I probably would know it if I heard.
He ran through the mansion, and it was blowing up. From Age of Apocalypse, I think it was.
Anybody else know? That neck crack, though. Had to be done, Mason. Had to be done.
Anybody in your chat know?
I'm actually posing that to the audience right now. But I also shared the link in case you want to see what was being said over there.
Oh, you're on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on both actually, but the majority of my activity and community is over on YouTube. And you guys are awesome. Don't you forget it. Not that that means people on Twitch aren't. But everybody's awesome. I'm just happy to have all of you, honestly. It's really crazy just thinking about the fact that you guys love to come back time and time again.
I'm looking at your chat right now, and they're saying, "Is that guy talking with a strong Southern accent?"
Yep, I congratulated Mason on his good ear for that one. I also saw someone with the kin name East Estelden Trading Company. I was like, huh, interesting. Yeah, I filled them in on the general. I filled them on state, I believe. I mentioned, which is the second thing related to that, or second person related to that state, I should say. She'd kill me if I said thing. And actually, I just realized
I still need to go to run to 3.
Hit the button.
I still gotta go run to the farm.
The farm for what now?
The mount. I still gotta go run up there. I haven't even got. I haven't went to all the other quests.
Yeah. Do you have the money now?
Yeah, I have almost 700 silver.
Oh, you're good. You know, I saw last night, and I was tempted to mention it, but I was like, it's too late with the event ending soon, the summer festival, that you could do some sort of events there with the festival and earn tokens to get a mount through that.
It's fine.
I was thinking, I was like, by the time he'd be able to get them, it might be over anyway. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it's probably, you would get that much amount, and then next year you would have to get the rest because, well, that's almost how almost every MMO possible is.
Yep.
Takes you like 3 or 4 years, because I remember in World of Warcraft when they had the Oktoberfest, when they had their Halloween stuff going on, I spent a good 5 years getting some of the mounts.
Huh. Lazy talker. Lair. It's just kind of like slurs a little bit, Mason. I get you. Hey, I had trouble with S's when I was growing up, so I am not gonna judge. Yeah, to be fair, I played Guild Wars 2 also, and one of the things that their most recent Winter's Day, I believe it was, or maybe the previous one, I think it was the last one though, they had this shoulder cosmetic piece that basically made it look like it was snowing around your character. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I want that. So I'm like, all right, let me see what I gotta do. And it was a whole bunch of do all these different Winter's Day things. That's what they call it in Guild Wars. And the last one that was the biggest problem was to consume 10,000 of the alcoholic drinks that they had that were special to Winter's Day. And you got like, I mean, like you would get these boxes, these presents that had 2 random items. So at most you're getting 2 in them, and sometimes you're getting nothing. So you're just doing these events constantly to try and get resources to buy these presents and hope that you get them. And people are marking up the drinks for a lot of money because they know that everybody needs them.
Yeah,
it was not fun.
That's usually how it runs, is they know somebody's going to need it, so they bump it 4 times higher than what it actually needs to be.
It was not a fun time. That was enough to push me off of the game. I managed to, well, I took a break from it. But I ended up buying some because it was over with, but they still kept the quest open so you could still get them. And then eventually I kind of like bought my way to having enough and did it, and I was like, I did it, but then I was so tired of everything, I was like, I don't really want to play anymore. It was so sad.
I don't know, I might go run the barrows a little later.
You gotta head to the barrows. I wouldn't mind joining in for that. I'm actually really just planting some of the low level.
Yeah, I've been watching you plan a bunch of the stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty much partially to have for just random fun times with the kin, and partially because it gives me a little bit of experience, and I'm really just looking to finish off level 22. Since then, I get a quick travel skill that brings me back to Mikkel Delving and the Fellowship, like how we had Brown Coats was quick traveling us around before. It's that same skill for Mikkel Delving. So then I could get back here to the farm that I need, basically at will, and bring anybody here with me and run a little bit to get to the farm. So I'm really just looking to finish up that level, and I'm getting pretty close now. So close yet so far.
I don't know if I'll be kicked out of your party or not.
Yeah, it just says it started a private instance, so I guess if I was there I could maybe join, but it's just like, yeah, listen, you're not in that thing, but if you want to be, maybe you show up.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Mason. Take your time. We're just gonna be finishing this up. As you can see, we're closing in on that level that we're looking for. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. It's good to see all you guys. I'm really lucky with the community that I have. I know I say it fairly often, I feel like, around you guys, but I can't get over it. It's really amazing. I'm really thankful to have you guys. Oh, yes. Reunion time. I love it. You guys put a smile on my face, let me tell you.
Well, at least doing this instant is getting me the enemies I need for my deed.
I love it when that happens. I was actually happy with the class deed I was doing before, because there were a bunch of wolves in there, and every single one of them was dropping a medium hide. I was like, oh, this is gonna be perfect for later.
Yeah.
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. It's pretty nice getting to hang out with you guys again. It's been a long few weeks, and not like I haven't seen you guys in that time, but it feels like work is slowing down. I mean, personal stuff has been slowing down. I told you guys about how I had my brother's wedding, and we had the trip to Texas, and we had setting the apartment and all of that stuff. So that stuff settled down, but now work is settling down too, because that's been kind of rough for the past few weeks. So it's nice just getting to feel like everything is slowed down, and I can hang with you guys and really just get back to what I want to do, because I've got so much in mind that I want to do for the channel, to interact with you guys and hang out and hopefully deliver more value to all of you. And I just can't wait to get some things off the ground. Oh, don't worry about it, Jackie. Alright, sounds good, Jackie. Thanks for coming by, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Say hi to Bailey for me. They really have been. They have. How's I know you were working also, Em. How's that going? Because I know you were trying to save up for PAX East, which would be really awesome to see you at. Gather all the things. I'm so close to level 22. I promise I'll do something else after I hit 22. Probably starting with storing all of this junk and moving other things to people who need it in the kin, and then actually adventuring. Did I get them all? I guess I did. Alright then. Next. But yeah, no, it has been very, very busy. I'm definitely happy that things are quieting down. But I started a new service called Stream Quest, so if you have any questions about that, let me know. But rather than keep telling the same people over and over again who have been here for a little bit now, you can check it out in the description or over in the panels over on Twitch. It should be something that's pretty cool, I think. You guys can basically ask me to do things for tips. Oh, you're going for sure? Yes. I'm actually really excited about that. So, the tickets, when they go on sale, is usually a huge rush. So, your best bet really is to follow them on Twitter. Follow PAX, the official PAX Twitter, because they'll usually turn on notifications also, because they'll usually go ahead and throw that out there like, hey, we're putting them up right now. And this past year, if I remember correctly, one of the days, it might have been Friday or Saturday, was sold out like within an hour or two tops. So if you're planning on going for all three, you're going to want to be on the ball with it. And I will definitely post about it when I find out about it. But I think that if all of us are watching and as soon as one of us notices, then we let everybody else know, that would be a good way to make sure that we can all get them. Oh, the app for... are you talking about the other thing or StreamQuest? Because I didn't know if StreamQuest has an app. The other thing. I'm so discreet about this stuff, as you can tell. I mean, honestly, if worst case, you could probably get them other ways. I have, honestly, the first time that I went last minute. I didn't think I was going. I was in the area and ended up putting it out on Reddit, and somebody was like, my friends couldn't go, so I'll give them to you for face. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. And I was a little worried about it, but it worked out. Obviously, you need to be careful with that sort of thing. But, that one. Yes. I know the one you're talking about.
How do you do?
But yes, we can chat all about that in a little while after we're finished up with the stream, because it's something I'm plotting for the rest of you. So we'll see whether I end up using it rather. I think it would be pretty cool, but I want to see how it goes over first. But yes, the tickets, you should be able to, because I did it while I was at work, so you can do it. You just need to be able to go on as soon as it is posted. Maybe when you know that it's about to come out, start turning off some other Twitter notifications, so that way you can make sure you don't miss that one because of a full notification bar. That's pretty much my advice with it. But I'm sure that all of us are going to be watching, so hopefully between all of us, somebody will notice as soon as it comes out and be like, hey, it just went up, and we can go from there. But I'm also going to PAX Unplugged for those of you who are interested in that, it is basically one for non-electronic video games. So like board games and things like that, tabletop. And they've got some interesting people coming for that. They have the whole exhibitor list. I didn't really get to look over the full extent of it, but I did check it out a little bit. And it's pretty inexpensive compared to PAX East, for instance. It's going to be over in Philly. I think the dates are November 15th to 17th. I'm just going to check a calendar because I know it's that Friday. Is it? Sorry, 17th to 19th is when it should be. But tickets are still on sale. Last I saw, they had a 3-day pass available. They had all 3 days still available. So if you're interested in going to that, you can definitely see me there. I'll be attending that one. I think it's going to be a good time, though. And it should be a little bit more low-key, I think, compared to PAX East, where there will be more time to just hang out, as opposed to run to go and see this, you know, this event, and go to catch this one, and go to see Jack, and go to see everybody else. So I think it'll be better for hanging out and getting to spend time with you guys. But yeah, let me know if you guys are going to be at PAX Unplugged, because I'd love to meet you there. I'll definitely be at PAX East also this upcoming year. That's not going to change. I'm going to be doing PAX East for until further notice, basically. Oh man. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm trying to remember now, PAX East, how much that went for. Was it like, was it a couple hundred maybe? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it should be a lot less hectic. And I think it'll be a lot of fun too, because as much fun as it is going around and seeing all the booths and getting to meet everybody and seeing those, you know, seeing especially like the YouTubers and stuff that you look up to, because they're there and they have their panels, and that's cool. And there are other cool events too, and game developers and all that stuff. But I think it'll be fun going to a convention where it's not quite as big and things are a little bit more relaxed, because like I was saying before, I get to spend time more meeting you guys and interacting with you and hanging out. So I think that'll be pretty fun. But yeah, no, while we're at it, I'm just gonna see if I can find out what the cost is, because I remember it not being expensive when I picked up the tickets. PAX Unplugged, November 17 to 19. Let's just gather these, and then we'll start planting some more, and then I can actually look at the website. Come on. Gather all the things. We're pretty much leveled now, though, so we're just about good to go here. I'm running out of room on this. What do I do? What do I do? Let's try planting one. I'm probably gonna end up regretting this. That's gonna go way overboard. But I'm looking at the website right now, actually, and the 3-day is $60 for all 3. So that's pretty doable, I think, in the grand scheme of things, especially if you're in the area. I know for those of you who have to travel real far, it's not quite as feasible, but for those of you that could theoretically be in the area, 60 is pretty good. 20 a day, and even if you're just doing a 1-day, it's 25 each day, so that's still pretty reasonable for a PAX, especially when you think about it. And PAX East was probably in the 60s per day, and they don't give 1 days or 3 days rather. They don't have them at all. So yeah, all in all, I think it's a pretty good thing that we have going on there. You know what? We're just gonna keep going with this, honestly, because at this point we have a couple of empty slots. I don't know how that opened up, but We're just gonna get rid of this, the fertilizer and water at this point. No reason to keep that around. Then I promise we'll actually do something other than planting seeds. I promise. We will do something else. But I am curious what you guys think about tabletop and things like that. Do you guys have an interest in those sorts of games, or are you more in the video game camp? What sort of stuff do you guys like? And what sort of conventions are you guys thinking of going to? Are there any near you? Because I wouldn't mind going to more conventions, but I would need to try and sort all that out in advance and make sure that I could budget for it and have the time allocated, and preferably, once I start getting into a better schedule, actually record more and have stuff for when I am at these conventions already prepared. Those are my thoughts, at least. Let's see. And on an unrelated note, I also went ahead and posted on Twitter. If you guys have any, I've been thinking about this. If you guys have any like crazy candies that you know of, like whether it's like from a different country or whatever it is, let me know, because I feel like that would be an interesting video to do for you guys, of me just trying these things and seeing how they go. I hear ya, Em. It's hard because there's so many people, I feel like, who fall under that boat, or under that camp, I should say, where there might be a convention like for the US, there might be one in the state, but it's so far away and that's not feasible for everybody either. But that all being said, I wonder, maybe there will be another one that we can all work out. I'm actually touching base with Brian also. I want to see, because I know he's going to PAX West, which I think would be really cool to attend. That's not on my radar yet, though, because I feel like everything would have to be a little bit bigger for me to be going to PAX West also. PAX East at least is kind of in my backyard. It's a few, 4 or 5 hours away, whatever. But PAX West, that's a whole different ballgame. So if I'm going to that, I feel like I would need for things to be a little bit larger than they are right now. And please don't take that as me begging for growth for the channel. It's just more that I think that I would want to see that it is more sustainable for both of us, or for all of us, I should say, and that I could kind of gear that towards like, okay, well, now that I see this is working, let me try expanding my reach a little bit more and go into more stuff so I can meet people. But those are my thoughts. Aw, Em. Thank you. Whether it was for PAX West or not, I still really appreciate that. But I do have some thoughts that I need to kind of branch out a little bit more and do different things, or maybe just change something up, because it feels almost like it's like I'm enjoying the game, but I don't know that everybody else is, or that it's something that people really want to see, so then maybe they're like, it's okay. But on top of that, I know that I need to work on a few things as far as presentation is concerned, and that's something that I need to sit down and spend the time doing research into, and learn a lot more about the science behind everything with YouTube and Twitch and all that. So I need to find time to allocate to that, and I'm hoping that now with things slowing down, that now might be that time, but I don't know how feasible it'll be for me to really learn that sort of stuff at work per se, because you can't really do it during work hours, so then you're you're pretty much sticking yourself to lunchtime and maybe the commute, and sitting down for on the commute, 25 minutes one way at one point, and then a break while I'm changing trains to another 25-minute ride. I feel like you can't get a lot done in that time, so it kind of puts me in a spot where I think it would be easier if I had time that I could allocate when I was home or on vacation free or something like that. But I'm certainly going to try, because I want to learn more. I want to continue to grow everything. I want to serve you guys better. And I do want to do more charity stuff, because I haven't done that in a while now. And that's one of the things that I really wanted to put a focus on. And with everything being so hectic, I haven't done it in a bit, pretty much since the May St. Jude stream, which, as some of you know, they sent me a couple of things to thank us all for the support that we gave them and the children in the hospitals down there. But one was just like a Live Strong, basically, from GameStop. So I can show you guys that real quick. Turn a little bit, and I got the logo over there. So they gave that, and there's a T-shirt also that I'll be wearing fairly regularly, I suspect, given how much I'm happy that we managed to get that. But it's all just kind of really cool seeing the impact that we had, and that they're like, hey, I know that it's a goal and we send you a T-shirt or whatever, but it all just shows how we've helped that much, and how we can continue to help even more now, because then even with me sitting there wearing a T-shirt, it's like, yeah, great, you have a T-shirt, that's awesome, but what I can do with that is wear that, and somebody's like, hey, what's that? It's like, well, let me tell you a little bit about St. Jude. So I think it's actually helping even more than just the event itself and what we did. So I definitely want to thank you guys for all the support with all the events, whether it was financial or not, whether you were here, whether you were sharing. I can't really thank you guys enough. So thank you for all of that. Carried away eating flapjacks, that's totally okay, because you just reminded me. I don't know how exactly this reminded me, but I kind of combined that with your remark before about the South and the Southern accents, and I remembered how I went to a place when I was in Texas during that stretch in June/July, where a guy would come out with a entire tray of rolls or muffins and just yell about how he had them, and it was for anybody that was sitting down at a table, that they'd be like, yeah, I'll take one, and he's just like, and just tosses a roll or a muffin at you, and it's just like, what place is this? That's amazing. Just throw all your bread products. I was so impressed. Did I knock something down? Just a box. As long as it's just a box, I don't care. Don't want to spill food on the floor. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, so moral of the numerous stories that we've been talking about today. PAX Unplugged I'll be at. So if you would like to go, tickets are still available for that. They're not very expensive. And the charity stuff that we've been doing has been amazing, and I want to get back into that. So if you guys have any charity ideas, actually, let's see, best way to send those, I'd say through my email address, which is over on YouTube, and this should be over on Twitch also, but it is the channel initials TCG Let's Play at gmail.com. So if you have any charity ideas, let me know there. That way I've got a nice little list of all of them and I can look them over. And yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do for the next one. Oh, those places are amazing. They really are. It's the first time I've been to one like that, honestly. And when they're like, watch this. The people I was with, you know, Jillian and a close friend of the family. They're just like, watch this. Like, and here comes a guy with chocolate chip muffins, and they're like, yeah, I'll take one. And he's just like, nope, and just chucks it. I'm like, this place is magical. Red's True Barbecue right now. I don't think I've been to one of those. Is what's special to that, Mason? What's specific to Red's True Barbecue? What makes it so special? Because I'm not familiar with them. Then again, I'm from the Northeast. Can't say that we're known for our barbecue exactly. Got plenty of other melting pot stuff around here, but we're not exactly the barbecue experts. So we're almost done with this. I promise we'll do something. We really will. How's that quest going for you anyways? How's the, you were in the middle of a quest before, right, Eldrazi?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going alright.
Alrighty. Yeah, because I imagine that once I'm actually done planting these godforsaken things, that you might want to do something. Red's special because it's British, yet it's American-sized portions. I am immediately intrigued.
I have so much stuff I gotta get. Dude, just gotta go throw in the bank.
I need to see this place. I need to. Can you send me a website? Probably not in YouTube. Can you send me a website in Discord so I can look this place up, Mason? Dude, I feel you so much. We have so much stuff. I still have the stuff from before, from the last time when we were talking about it. Still in my vault.
Oh, wow.
On the plus side, that means that things are probably stacking, but on the downside, that means that my vault's still full. I've also spent all my money, and I still need to buy a few more farming recipes, so it's going to be a little while before I actually have any coin to spend on anything.
How much coin in total are you probably going to need?
I mean, for the level I'm up to, it might just be like 60 silver or 80 silver or something like that, but I'll get it.
I think I'm going to have like 200 and something silver left over.
That's okay, because, I mean, you'll probably need it for other stuff anyway, whether it's expanding your vault or your housing storage or whatever, or paying upkeep. I mean, we can get coin quick enough, honestly, once we start doing something adventuring-wise. Sent a picture of some of their food. That is amazing, and I will look at it as soon as we're off the air. Mason, thank you.
Yeah, I'm finally going to go to that farm. I just keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, the mobility boost is really going to be important for you. You're going to want that.
I've been running everywhere.
God, I don't know how you do it. Since I've been preferred, I never had to worry about that. So, just thinking about back to the time when I was free to play and didn't have any access to the riding skill unless I paid LOTRO points for it, I was like, oh God, that's horrible. Yeah, I think, not to turn this into social eating for a second, but I think I'm going to take a bite out of this thing. Because it is calling my name. It is too cake-like to say no. We're almost done with this too. Only 7 more. batches of seeds to plant, and then we're done. We're done with all the water and the fertilizer. Ooh. Really is actually really nice tasting. It's very much like an icing in between. So more like cake than like whipped cream, I would say. Okay. Man, I'm just thinking, there's actually a place, you're reminding me, talking about the barbecue place. We have found, Jillian and I, that gastropubs are our thing. That's pretty much our restaurant of choice. And I'm totally okay with it because everything turns out to be delicious. Is it just me who used to play Minecraft and get hungry when I was making bread and cake? I wish I could say that you were alone in that, but I might.
Don't even get me started on gastropubs. Oh god.
Gastropubs are amazing.
I will drop so much money on gastropubs.
That's the one downside. They're really expensive if you go regularly. But we've got a place near us that was well rated, and we went there, and the staff are just wonderful. We've had nothing but good experiences over there, and they keep putting up public or local art. So they'll get a local artist and they'll put up their stuff in the restaurant. And we're like, oh, that's really cool. That's a nice touch. British. Oh, I supposed to know what a pub is. Oh, Mason. Yeah, so gastropubs, typically you'll have like your burgers, you'll have different types of you know, whether it's a beer or cider or whatever it is. Your alcohol that's not, you know, not like your Heinekens and stuff like that. Like you'll have that too, but you'll have varieties that you've never heard of, and you're like, oh, okay, let me see about this, whether it's local or like a craft beer or something like that. But they also, from the ones we've been to, have some pretty interesting food options. Like what we do last time, we did a I think it was a quesadilla with short ribs in the middle, and oh, so good, delicious. There were a bunch of different really good things that we had last time. In Britain, it's a standard pub. I mean, maybe I'm butchering the meaning, and I'll confirm that for you later. But I'm pretty sure that's gastropub in a nutshell. On every street corner. You know, I haven't really been to Britain to actually enjoy what's there. I've been through Britain once, and by that I mean sat in the airport waiting for a transfer. But yeah, no, it was the kind of thing that I think it would be fun to go at some point. I've only been to Europe twice, but I'd like to check out Britain and Ireland, honestly. I want to go to Ireland too. That's definitely on my list, and that's more for heritage reasons. I'm not wrong. Yes, I got it. I knew part of the answer and just kind of acted confident about the rest. Perfect. That's success right there. Oh man. Let me actually finish consuming this, I think, because it is yummy and I want to enjoy all of the yummies. LOTRO turns into social eating. I love it. For those of you that have been here for like a long time, like since back when I started charity streams. I could have used this in the beginning when I was sitting there doing these 12-hour charity streams, and I was like, pretty hungry right about now. I guess I'll take 5 minutes and just run and grab whatever was made and just eat it quietly on the side while I'm streaming still. I'm eating someone? Wait, whoa. I did a what now? Discovery Channel. Now I took your Discovery Channel comment and went to Bloodhound Gang with that one. So now we're all over the place and went to a completely different aspect of the Discovery Channel. One that is still probably not best discussed on a YouTube channel, but you know, that's okay. Who's keeping track, right?
Thank God I'm not the only one who's thinking Bloodhound Gang. That's the first thing that ran through my head. I'm like, it's gonna be Bloodhound Gang. That's the first song that ran in my head.
As soon as you see Discovery Channel, it pretty much has to be.
I just wanted to start singing it.
Yeah, so Joel Drazi has been in a singing mood today, so so that would have fit perfectly with the theme, Mason.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love it. Okay, 10 more, and then we will actually run off and do something here. And I'm going to finish eating this. Or consuming, depending on how you want to view it. Alrighty. That is much, much better. When I do that Discord thing, if I manage to join, it's gonna be crazy. I would love for you to join that. So for those of you who didn't hear earlier, on the on the official Discord server for the channel, which the link is in the description, or if you're on Twitch, you can do !Discord as a command, or you can check out the panels, it's in there too. But on Friday, from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern, what we're going to be doing is we're going to all be meeting up on one of the voice channels, and we're going to be hanging out, and I'll talk with you guys, take questions, whatever you guys want to talk about. And I know it's a short time frame, I'm kind of just squeezing it in during part of my lunch at work, so that is unfortunately the best I can do for timing purposes. But I would love to get to meet all of you there and hear from you. Whether you can talk or not, you're still more than welcome to come by and you can type. I'll have a headset so I can see what you guys are writing also. And yeah, the last time we did it was a pretty fun time, so I'd love to get to see you guys again and meet more of you. Residue.
I can join your Discord as well if they want to ask me questions.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to do that too. I know it's a short time frame, but
yeah, if they want to like ask me questions as well, like since we're all of us are on the same team together, if they want to talk to us both, we can do it. So
absolutely, yeah, no, that's so for those of you who are interested, we'll have the both of us for that.
And you said 1:30, right?
Yeah, 1:30 p.m.
I'm
Eastern.
in Texas, so what time would that be for me?
So for you it should be 12:30, I think. I know for Jillian.
Be easy.
Yeah, for Jillian, who was Houston area, it was 12:30.
Yeah, I'm Dallas. We're still Southern Central.
Gotcha. I couldn't remember where the line was exactly. I should know this sort of thing, but so for those of you guys who are interested, guys and gals, we'll both be there from 1:30 to 2 p.m. on Friday, in the Discord channel, and we'll be sitting there chatting with you guys, taking questions, whatever you guys want to do. And that's also the last of this pipeweed. We have 1,331. So even, let's assume for a second, there's a 5% crit chance, but let's assume that we don't crit on refining any of these. Not a single one. Which is statistically extremely improbable. But regardless, we'll assume we don't crit on anything. We are guaranteed to end up with, let's see, 4, that would be 5, 2, that'd be 5, 3, 5,324 pouches of this specific pipeweed alone. And we got 2 other batches of full stacks of seeds that we need to plant as well. So we're gonna have pipeweed for days. Like, we're gonna have plenty for events and stuff. Now watch the cowboy guy consume his cake.
That is way too much weed.
I know. And that's about, if statistically, let's assume that that was an average yield, that's a third of what I bought.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna be set for a long time. It probably cost me about, with the recipes included, or I'd say, let's say without the recipes first, it probably cost me like 225 silver plus the water and the fertilizer, which is like 8 copper per. So looking at that times 1,500. So 3.
That's not that bad at all.
Yeah, that's farming is incredibly inexpensive. Really.
Yeah, same for me. I can go to the barrow down and get 70, 80 pieces of ore.
It's really helpful.
Yeah, with the silver, the gold that I'm finding now, the rich iron, it's gonna be helping anybody out. If they want to come join us, we could help them out big time.
Oh yeah. I know this was the pipeweed, so it's not really like something that's usable other than to have a good time.
Yeah.
Kind of like the real stuff. But anyway, that's a different story. We're not talking about that. Not advocating the use of that sort of stuff. But anyway. That.
Sure you're not.
No, I actually haven't. But that's a whole different issue anyway. For here at least, the same issue applies, or the same circumstances apply for the foods as well. So it's really cheap to put together. Powdered weight around nostrils. Oh no, a LOTRO dealer. I've been found out. I've been had. Why am I running when we could just quick travel back to the house? And why is the quick travel down there? Yeah, we'll put it right in the middle. Right in the middle of the healing potions and the morale potion. Healing is morale. In the middle of the morale and the power. The power potions. Those are the words that mean the things that I wanted to say. But anyway, so we've got a house over here. I'll have to actually see what that reads later. But we've got a house over here now in the Greenland homesteads. This is where the kin on Brandywine is setting up. And it looks like we've got a letter.
I just got up to you right as you ported. Like, right as you ported, I ran up to you.
Oh, no. I wasn't looking. Oh, I'm sorry.
I should have said something.
I'm sorry. Stay. There we go. That's better. They'll never take me alive, Mason. They'll never take me alive. Ow. Even in the housing districts, I still break my horse's legs. But yeah, so one of the other people.
Well, if you fall like you are, well, then it's gonna be easy to grab you.
That was actually pretty amusing. One of the things has basically been breaking my horse's legs over and over and over again. And it's never intentional, but I feel like the height isn't high enough for it to happen. And then I just hear that. I'm like, come on. Please. They'll never take me alive. Martini, hey. I was actually just by your house, believe it or not. But so this is the one of the wonderful people.
Did you go to the house or your house?
I was wandering by mine, and I went to Teeny's actually, who is popping in and saying hi. I hope you're feeling better, by the way, Teeny. I know you weren't feeling well before, but yes, we were just checking out your house a little bit, which I have to say, this statue right here, I really actually like that. I think that's a very nice statue. With the dragon snake head thingamabob. You're not? Oh no. I know that was bothering me yesterday too.
Wait,
honestly.
did he pop into your chat or where's she at?
Yeah, she's over on Twitch. So actually, I'm gonna make sure it should be joining everything together. I don't know if it's popping up right now, but if not, no, looks like it got toggled off. Give me 1 second, I'll turn that on. But it should all pop up together on the right side. There we go, just under the quest log. I fixed it. Yes, so Finn has some sweet stuff. Yeah, no kidding. There's some really cool stuff. I like the property guard. The haunted tree is pretty cool. The maple tree is actually very fitting, I would argue. The banner I know comes with everything. We're just gonna tour. We're gonna tour a little bit. Yeah, let's check out that door. I'm not going through it though. This thing is spoopy. Call your horse Splinter because his bones are splintered. Oh no. Oh no. Animal and child abuse is only funny in games. Oh, thanks Skyrim. Thanks.
You want to go through the door?
Thanks for your lessons. I don't want it. You can't make me. Eve, what's going on? How are you? I have a phone again. I know, it's crazy. I didn't have a phone for a while, by the way. And that impacted a lot of things. Namely, being able to stay in touch with all of you when I would like to. This thing is also...
If anybody's wondering in your chat, that door takes you to Mordor. And when Teeny ran through there, a friend of ours, she got destroyed by a ram in a second.
I can imagine. You know, that actually reminds me of something. With this game, when you go into areas that are way above your level, it'll throw a message at you basically saying like, you probably shouldn't be here, but you know, if you want to, you can try. And it seems like the aggro range for everything is drastically increased, as well as certain things that wouldn't normally fight anybody decide that they could destroy you, so they might as well do it. I remember when I was adventuring, I forget the zone now, but I was going through some higher level areas, collecting some high level wood because I had a woodworker, and the kinship I was with was guiding me around. We were gathering it together, and I ended up going in there, and a deer that they had left that was passive to everything was like, I could totally take him, and just charged me and started attacking. I'm just running away from this thing, trying to call for help. It was really sad. Wally. Oh man, I love Eve. Eve is awesome. It's true. I can imagine.
Oh yeah, when I was running through Mordor, there was a snake that one-shotted me.
That sounds about right also. the snakes. Everything just hates everything. That's pretty much the moral of this story. God. But yeah, so while I'm thinking about it, I keep kind of mentioning it every so often, even though it's not related to what we were just talking about.
Dog world.
But it is related just in general to what's going on with me and with the channel in general. There's two things of note right now, and one of them is that we have, or three things I suppose. There's gonna be a voice chat where I'm gonna talk with all of you guys, and Eldrazi's gonna be there also from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern on Friday over on the Discord server for the channel. So you guys are all more than welcome to come by. Even if you can't talk, you're more than welcome to type, because I'll have headphones. I'll be able to see what you're all saying and answer accordingly, I should say. That's the word I wanted. But I'd love to see all you guys there for that. As well as I'm going to be in November at PAX Unplugged, which is in Philly. So the tickets are still on sale. They have 3 days that are, I have it still up over here. They have 3-day passes that are open for $60, and the 1 days are $25 each. And they have a Sunday for kids 6 to 12 if you have little ones that are $10. So I would love to see you guys there if you're in the area or can make it there. I think that would be a nice relaxed PAX where we could all hang out and get to chat a little bit more so than PAX East. And third, I'll get to in a second, Teeny, yes, my house is right next to Eldrazi's. So I have this view over here from across the river to your house. We're all right here. Stop with the pop-up. I know, it's a thing. But third, the last thing I wanted to talk about was that I just signed up with something called StreamQuest, which I think would be pretty cool. I only know a little bit about it. I'm not even sure if it is approved and set up yet, but if you'd like to know more about it, let me know in chat. There are links in the panels over on Twitch and in the description below the video if you're over on YouTube. Yes we are, Teeny. I tried, I was looking on, I saw that the house next to yours was taken. I was like, all right, well, let's see what else is around then. And it was pretty much this one. There's one up the road over this way, and then there's one way down this way. Like, I'll try and find it real quick and see if I can get eyes on it, but it's down a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I can't. It was for one of the guild curses. I'll get you, Captain Planet. The Rittermark Horse Glue Company. Ugh. I don't want to be here anymore. Let's get away from here. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Did he just break his legs twice or just once? It was, I think this one may have been open. 2 Chestnut. Taking over Pimpro. Hopefully we can get more of it, because I'd love to upgrade to a deluxe house, honestly. But I saw when I went forth that there were none of those available. I was like, oh, alright, fine. Is this next one? This is the one that's available. 5 Chestnut. So it's down here, whereas we are, let me see if I can get the mouse actually showing for a second, because you guys are gonna need that too. There we go. Okay. There. So we're over here right now. Eldrazi is up here, I'm down here, and this is your house, Teeny. So this one seemed a little bit far out of the way, and this one was not so far out of the way, but I felt like this was a better location. You miss playing? Feeling too sick, I imagine. It's better to focus on rest, because there have been times where I'll just sit here, and I do this with MMOs all the time. I'll sit here and play for hours, and then I'll look at the clock and be like, oh god, it's 3. I wake up in 3 hours for work. Never a good idea. Never a good idea. Yes. Yes. Head to bed early, feel better, and yeah. Fluids, that's another good one. whether it's tea or just a lot of water, things like that. Because when I'm feeling sick, it's usually one of those things. It's usually lack of dehydration, lack of drinking water, sleep are usually my two primary factors. But thanks for coming by, Teeny. I'm looking forward to seeing you later and chatting with you. I hope you feel better. It'll be good to hang out with you again. And to do streams and events and all that fun stuff. We've got so much stuff to do for you guys. I'm so excited. I love it. Alright.
Good thing for flu as well, for Taney. Hot whiskey and honey.
I think she was doing something similar to that before. Pretty sure she was doing hot toddies earlier. I think. Don't quote me. I keep forgetting I need to push the button. I mean, otherwise I know that you'll hear it, Eldrazi, but it's just gonna be on like a 15-second lag. Where was... I should have actually just looked for where the market was instead of wandering around aimlessly, because that seems like a giant waste of everybody's time. So let's actually... We're cutting through yards. Turned into a pumpkin. It's not after 12 o'clock though. So we're gonna go ahead and check out this real quick. Try and work with some storage, because I, for one...
Greetings.
Alright, yeah, sure. I'm not even going to show that message anymore, because clearly it's just getting in the way over and over again. I'm sure I know whatever it had to say anyway. Coffee helps with flu, and helps open my airways, asthma's bad, and honey. Yeah, you know, I never did the coffee thing, or honey, really. I mean, a little bit with honey, but I've done mostly tea. I've done a lot of water. And outside of that, just, yeah, rest. Lots of rest. But, yeah, it's obnoxious, because you just want to get going again, and you can't. I mean, you could try, but it's not in your body's best interest, or yours. So, it puts you in a very vulnerable position, if you're not too careful with it. Where are the things I want to get rid of? So... We've got mostly, I mean, we still got some seeds and stuff. I don't think any of this stuff is going to stack, honestly, with anything. I mean, I might as well just use these. It's only 3 of them anyway. Get a little bit of reputation. And I'm kind of thinking I should just use these, too, for while we're at it. This is all from the Barrow Downs, by the way. You can get a ton of reputation with the Men of Bree from just wandering around the Barrow Downs.
With my house I bought, my vault and all my items are going to be in the vault, right?
So your regular vault is separate from your housing chest. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you can increase the capacity of each of them independently.
Okay. I should have enough money. I've got like 310 silver.
Nice. Yeah, I forget. I think the first increase for the vault is around like in the 45 range, and then the next one is like 735 silver.
Yeah, something like that.
And the housing chest I think is high. I think it might be like 9 gold to start or something.
What can I do for you?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna see what stuff we can get rid of, because I have a lot of stuff specifically for our good friend Teeny, actually, who's our kinship's cook and also jeweler. So I'll try and, get rid of some of this stuff and put a few other things away while we're at it. We're just gonna make a whole section for pipeweed at this point, because clearly we're gonna need it. We're gonna just rename this once I'm done. Oh man, I'm gonna keep the seeds though. Oh, general error. That's never a good sign. That's not a good prize. I never wanted that. But you remind me also, by the way, Mason, when you were talking about that, asthma is something that I was born with also, and it can be quite a pain depending on how bad it is. I was lucky. Mine wasn't terrible. It was probably worse when I was young, and then I kind of grew out of it. But some people I know that they have some really bad asthma, and my sympathies go out to you. Let's dump more. Get more of the things over in the chest. Those are seeds, seeds, seeds. Okay. Honestly, I'm not going to use these anyway. I'll just store them for now. But we do want to rename this. Type weed. Because that's what it is. Let's be honest. I've got some crops to hand off. And I'm going to have some scrolls and some gems. She should be good for a bit with this stuff. And we have a lot of winter barley for her also. If you remember from my other server when I was doing the Cook Guild stuff, you use a lot of winter barley for that. I believe she's going with the Jewelers Guild, but if we do end up having someone going with the Cook's Guild, at least we'll have a lot of that stuff all ready to go. Hey, Eldrazi. I see you.
Yeah.
I'm just sorting out, putting things away so I can take out stuff that needs to go to people, and then getting rid of all that stuff. Now, I do hope that nobody grabs these sprigs of parsley, because they could sell them to a vendor for over 100 silver, but they're really meant for cooking. Sorry, what was that?
I just said, Jesus, why?
Yeah, it's like the optional ingredients. They actually go for a fair amount of money. But yeah, no, these ones, like, I could have covered my costs twice over for the seeds and fertilizer and water that I used to grow the crops where I got those sprigs of parsley. And that's not counting the value of the actual crops themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But it is including the cost of repairing my tools. Like, it counted everything. And just selling the optional ingredients, I would have been able to cover twice what I spent on that. So yeah, it kind of, if you can count on that rate, it kind of becomes self-sustaining if you really wanted to do it that way. Could probably just do better if you were to sell it on the market, though, I suspect.
Yeah, definitely, Rob.
Let's see, get rid of the medium hide. That's the only one we had? Alright then. Fair enough. So let's see, we've got this will go with dyes. I think we have something else for dyes also. Yeah, it's onion skin. Right here. Might not be in dye form. You know what? We should probably move all of... No, you know what? I changed my mind. We'll move the ingredients over to the Scholar tab. I don't know how much I can hold from you, because I still need to get rid of stuff. I mean, I have like 3 slots. The resin would not be from me.
Oh, my bad.
No worries. I was looking at stuff like that before. Every time we trade and I'm looking, I'm like, is this... No, that's someone else. Thank you for that, though. I'm going to see what I have for you.
I have more than enough space open.
Sounds good. I probably handed you everything, because I haven't really been adventuring since the last time we talked. Yeah, I already gave you everything. Alright, so here's what we've got.
You got any room for one item?
Technically, but then that means that I can't carry anything. Like anything.
Literally, you consume and don't use.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I can do that. Oh, you didn't want that?
No, I have a couple more of those.
Gotcha. I think I had 18. I was probably just going to use them all. The reputation can be nice because you can save some money if you ever end up in the position of traveling with quick travel through Bree land or buying stuff from vendors there once you get high enough rep.
Yeah.
But we're actually going to see how the men of Bree like us using all these things. I know I can multi-use them, but we're going to do it the old-fashioned way because I feel like it's more satisfying watching it jump so many times. And
oh, they're gonna love you to death.
Yeah, we pretty much almost filled up the next next tier on that, so we're almost up to friend level, which I think is the quick travel, the stable master discount level. But the other good thing about getting reputation levels with different factions is that you can get some LOTRO points for that. So, fun fact of the day. What else do we have here? Anything else? I don't really think so. I'm saving these barrel treasures because I remember that they're treatable for certain stuff.
The house really quick, see if there's anything in there for me.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna be dumping things in there too. I'm probably picking up a couple others. Well,
because I got for all of our stuff.
What else do we have? We can store away these scrolls for now. But I had a lot of stuff for her, it seems like. A lot of stuff for Teeny. Green onions. I think we had those already here. Can stack all that stuff. And then anything else? I think we're pretty much found that point. So I need to see if I can find a few more things to put away just so I can bring all of the jeweler stuff and cook stuff over to her. But I don't know that we're gonna.
Do you know where you get the keys at?
The sturdy steel keys and stuff like that?
Yeah, the sturdy steel key.
It's a very, very rare drop, and the other way to get it is LOTRO points from the store.
Okay, yeah, because we have a bronze-bound loot box in the box.
I actually have 2 of those that I'm carrying around myself. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna put them away in storage because there's really no reason for me to sit there and carry them. It's not doing me any good sitting there. I don't have the keys anyway. And let's see, everything else. I think we've pretty much found everything that we can put away for now. I need that to do the skirmish quest, so I'm gonna have to carry that for now. I'd love to really just plant these seeds real quick and get rid of those. I think we can do that. That'll free up a little bit of room. But first things first, while we're in town, we're going to need to take care of this stuff. So what else can we carry? We can bring this, and we can bring one of those. And I'll have to come back, I think, for these final 4. But on the plus side, we're getting rid of a lot of the stuff that we were storing for our friends in the kin. I'm going to go ahead and mount up. Save a little bit of travel time. Not like it's far. Her house is actually pretty close to the city center, which is nice. Can save a lot of time when you quick travel and have to go back and forth, especially if you have crafting stations at your house, as you've seen over on the other server on Landreval. I've got that, but if you are close to the city center, then you have that option where you don't need to waste time traveling back and forth and back and forth. So that is something worth noting. I don't know if it's gonna let me take these right now. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Cool deal. She's gonna have a lot of scrolls, by the way, of apprentice jeweler. And we're gonna throw in these gems. Ooh. That thing is louder than it was when I clicked on it. Almost got me with that one. Alright, so we're going to be given all the crops and all of the optional ingredients we're going to go ahead and throw right in here. These hops can go.
You're welcome.
Cauliflower. I'm guessing that just hit on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got me. Got me a little bit with that.
I was sitting there waiting. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, I will click it.
I'll be polite just long enough until he gets in the middle of talking about what he's doing. So yeah, she's actually got a bunch of gems, which is actually going to be really useful for her because she can save so much time with, or so much in terms of resources, trying to level
I'm gonna go
jeweler.
really quick. I'll be right back.
All right, no worries. She could save a lot of time with the jeweler stuff because she could sit there and polish all these gems, and I mean, we're just gonna keep getting gems in general from our adventures, as opposed to sitting down and trying to be like, all right, let me go and find some gold or some silver now and mine that and then refine it and send it over to her to process. We're gonna need that to make the actual jewelry to begin with, but just for the polishing for experience, that is a great way to level jeweler from my time spent running a tinker. But yeah, so we've got some more winter barley to send her way. That's a good 1,000 right there. And we might have more somewhere around, but I don't see it right now. So, oh, there it is. Found it. Another 24. So a little over 1,000 winter barley. She'll be more than good with that, because even if you put those into cups of winter barley flour, that's 512 of those, assuming no crits again. So she'll be good to go as far as that tier is concerned. And then we've got some of the rock salt for all of the optional stuff going on here. More rock salt. We're going to need to sort this at some point, I think. What we're going to want to do is something similar to what I do, which is to label each of the chests by the different people who would need them, slash the combo of profession items they would need. Like for me, it would be scholar and weaponsmith, and for Teeny, it would be jeweler and cook. And just you label it like that, so you know, all right, let me just put anything relating to those professions right in that chest, and they'll know to get it. Also, I just have to use stove for let's go. Oh my god. Well, that's one way of doing it. I will hand you that. That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Oh man, that's actually kind of funny. Creativity will spawn some pretty amazing ideas. All right, I think. Oh, I got a couple of scrolls for her also. One of jeweler and one of cooking lore. These are minor ones. I have plenty more scholar ones, and that was largely because of inventory issues. I had the scholar ones on me, so since I didn't have room to make another one, I just made more scholar ones. And I figured also that worst case scenario, it's not like I'm not going to use them, and I can use them to try and crit on making more scholar ones. So it'll kind of hopefully self-sustain a little bit to some extent. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that takes care of all that stuff. I'm gonna check these scrolls once we are finished with all of the moving over here and just unloading things. As you can see, our bags are a lot lighter than they were, so we're doing pretty well with all of that. And maybe we can get the Matham Society to like us a little bit more too. We're getting pretty close to making them happy. But I think we're gonna spend some time in the Barrow Downs. We can maybe find some reputation items for the Matham Society. We'll probably find mostly for the Men of Bree though, which is fine.
What do you need?
We'll make some people happy while we're there. So we're gonna finish clearing out this stuff. I'm wondering how. it like spaced out weird on my chat client. So I'm trying to read it, and it's like between two lines. It's weird. I don't know why it does this sometimes, my chat client, but it puts a space between every character, so it just looks really, really weird. And then sometimes I'm like trying to decipher, and I don't mean to be like, what words and stuff. Let's see, the woodworking stuff. I don't know if will I be able to do that. That's all equipment that I don't plan on using. Farmer is gonna be me, so I'll put the flowers in here too, since now we've got room for that. Was that it? Oh, heavy farm bit. Yeah, it can be, but you know what? I find that it's kind of satisfying in its own way. It's very, very therapeutic to just kind of relax and chat and have some laughs, even if your character's just sitting there planting or farming, you know, grinding mobs or whatever, trying to get some items or whatever the case may be. I find it's actually very satisfying. Which is one reason why I like doing farmer. I like doing the foods and stuff like that, your temporary buffs. So I like doing farmer cook stuff in games. I like alchemy also for similar reason. Potions tend to be in that camp, or in the like heals camp, which I guess would be scholar here, so we kind of covered that too. Yes, and you do get experience from farming too. That's actually how I got the past 2 levels, was strictly from planting seeds and gathering and refining crops. That is the only thing that I did, and I went from level 20 to 22. So you can definitely get some XP from farming. What else do I have here? Anything? I mean, I could put away pipe weed, I suppose, but something about it is satisfying to carry around and just know that I have it in case a situation calls for it. It just feels better. I don't know why. I don't know what it is exactly. But this stuff is all for me, and the main chest should also be for me. I do have some steel keys, as you can see. These are bound. That was from an anniversary gift box, these 3. This is one that I found through my adventures, but I feel like I can do better than these bronze loot boxes that are level 10 here. So I'm just going to wait on them and see what else we can get, and I'll probably open something a little higher, closer to level cap, way down the line. But yeah, there's not too much else really here that I would really be moving anyway. Half of it's bound, and the rest would be more towards me anyway. So from there, what we're going to do, we're going to go into woodworking then and pull out this stuff too, because it seems like that's what we've got room for, and hopefully there's enough room in the chest for this stuff, because I don't know if there will be, truth be told. That's gonna be a little bit of a hard situation, I think. But it'll free up my chest pretty nicely if I can get rid of everything. Got it down to yellow. That's when you know you've got some room to play. Oh, there's a quest. There was a quest in here and I missed it. For shame. Alright, Bill Twiggins, what do you got for me?
How can I be of service?
What's that? You bought a house? I mean, I guess you're part of the neighborhood. I just never noticed. Things have been awfully busy around here. You are telling me. He's old Bill's gonna do right by his customers that haven't paid him a cent, or a copper, as it were. So we get to choose what we want. We get a birch tree, and we get to choose one of these other things. So I am trying to see what should we go with here. Maybe the table. I might go with a table. It's probably a woodworking thing. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with a table. We can put it down in the room. We'll have something hopefully I can actually put stuff on. I don't know if it works like that. Probably not, but we're gonna go with it, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Would you
we'll take
do
that.
something for me?
What else do you have for me? Taxidermist debris. Alright. Go to the taxidermist. Alright. I can do that. I had something for him anyway, I believe. Am I carrying it, or did I put it away in the vault? Because I am going to take it out right now. There were some
How can I be of service?
bones that I had found. Old Croaker's bones. We killed a like a toad that was an elite at one point, and it dropped that. So I was like, all right, yeah, I guess we're gonna do something with this now with the taxidermist. I'm sure that he'll find something to make out of this. But first stop we have to make is just to head back to Teeny's house and see what we can drop off before we go. And then we're gonna take a trip over to Bree. We're gonna see what's going on over there, see what we can do. We'll put the tree and the table down on our property too. Open sesame. Open poppy. Open please. I don't. Let me try mine. Maybe. I don't understand exactly, but you know, maybe it's just not feeling like opening right now. I don't know. Could be. It's possible. Does this one open? Eldrazi's door opens. Well, okay then. I don't quite understand, but we had to come here anyway to put away the tree decorations. We had to put the tree down, and we had to put the table down. So I'm not gonna really play with orientation right now or rotation. I'm just gonna leave it right there, and we're gonna run in here.
Door not opening for you for some reason?
Yeah, it wasn't. I'm not quite sure why. We're gonna, let's see, should I put the table in here? Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll put the table right over here. Yeah, just sit right there. It's a shame there's no like zoom type of functionality where you can just expand it and be like, no, it's not a small table. You're just pretending it's a small table. Yeah. So that'll be in there, I guess. All right. Well, we got a little bit of stuff to put away then. And actually, the other thing I forgot to do is open up those apprentice weaponsmith scrolls and see, because I probably have most of those at this point in time. That being said, I do want to see if I can at least sell them. Worst case scenario. I don't think that there's really much of a market for them because they drop so frequently and at such an early level. But I'm just vending them at this point. It just seems easier. It's less hassle. I don't know if they sell to begin with, so that's what we're up to. But fortunately, we did manage to get into the house this time, so we're gonna take that opportunity and just drop a few things here. See what we can get rid of. Looks like the chest was already expanded once, because 9 gold is the usual cost for that, and it usually.
It might have been because I could have been
30.
in there, who knows?
Yeah, maybe it was like a timing thing with when you were coming out and I was going through the door or something like that. Anything else in here?
Yeah, because I can open it. I can open the door.
Yeah, I was able to open it the second time. I'm not sure why exactly that happened.
It could have been because I was AFK, so it could have locked the house down or something.
That's possible, yeah. Alright, so actually I'm dropping things in here. I think that I'm going to end up filling up the chest though and finishing it off. Yep, it is. It is now full. And I have technically 2 other things to put in there, but that's alright.
If you want to throw it in my house, go ahead.
Actually, wait. I just saw that there's something for me. Some dye. So we'll put that in there. I have room in my chest also. I haven't done anything with that one yet.
Yeah, my chest is completely empty.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably start to use it for some things, but... let's see.
I think we'll all just be using each other's houses.
Pretty much. That's the impression I'm getting here. I think that is actually everything. Is there anything in here that belongs to me? I took out the whetstones. I took out the yarrow root for dye. And tablet fragments. Those can stack up. I think that's about it. These scrolls.
Who uses rubies and stuff like that?
That would all be Teeny for the jeweler stuff.
Yeah, ruby, opal.
Yep, she can polish those, and it gives her some nice experience in jeweler, so she can progress through those tracks without needing to have, let's say, gold or silver. She can just polish a whole bunch of gems instead. And if she needs to make any jewelry, she's going to need some of that stuff, but at least she won't be using up those metals just to level it.
Yeah.
You know, and especially for the proficiency grind before you get to mastery level, you're better off just polishing jewels, because you can't crit at that point anyway, since you haven't gotten proficiency, and you don't really care if you crit so much with the gems, because you get a few extra polished gems as opposed to the jewelry, where you'll end up getting a superior version of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see now. This is not the one I need, actually. I need to get back to my vault, and then we are ready to get out of here, actually. But I also have 10 copper to my name right now, so so funds are running a little tight, as you may be.
Soon we'll be going to Barrow Downs, people.
Yeah, we're heading to the Barrow Downs. But yes, so that's what we have going on. So if the undead scare you, they probably won't in this game. They're a little creepy looking, but they probably won't scare you. I should have looked at where yeah, it's nowhere near where I'm going. So let's just stop real quick over here. Once we see what we can put in the vault, it is adventuring time. And sadly, I can't quick travel to Bree to the capital, but we are in Bree for these homes anyway, so we're just south of the mainland, or the main city as it is. So not too bad. This will go scholar. This will go weaponsmith. And I think that's everything. I'm holding the scholar scrolls, at least one of each type. I've got these weaponsmith ones. Yeah, I know all of these already. And none of these are one-time use. So I'm just going to sell them, because I don't really feel like dealing with trying to put them on the marketplace. I don't know if there's much of a market for first level special recipes anyway like that, so we'll just get rid of them. I am locking these seeds though, because I do not want to sell those. Same with the pipeweed, honestly. There's really no reason to do that, to potentially sell them. Mount's looking good over there.
What is your mount's name?
Mine is called Windfoot.
You have a fancy horse name. Mine is literally named Fancy.
Fancy?
Yeah. Mine is just named Fancy.
Well, suppose that might tickle your fancy then.
Oh, really?
I couldn't help it. I had nothing else.
I'm fancy from the waist down.
I've actually got a couple of different horses from the quad pack that I picked up. I have the base one. I think the bay horse is the one that they give me.
Yeah, I think it's bay horse.
I may have gone wrong way a little bit. Here we go. I have the bay horse. I have this one, which is I think it's called the Steed of the Estimnet. Yeah, that's the name. And then I also have the red-clad Horse of the Gap.
That's the one that has the skeleton painted on it, right?
The Gap. I'll show you that one. I don't think that's it. I think this one's just more like fancy pants. Yeah, this is that one. Fancy playing last man standing. Sometime me. Called Splinters.
Okay.
Show me it, Mason, because I haven't actually heard about it. I don't know anything about it. I know you were talking about it a little while ago in Discord, but I don't really know anything about it. So fill me in, and I'll get back to you on it. But yeah, so I'll be heading up towards the Barrow Downs. We'll take a trip over there.
Yeah, and I got a couple of quests over in the Barrow Downs too.
Perfect. Actually, you know what? Before we hit there, since Bree's kind of on the way anyway, I think I'm going to stop there because I think some of them are repeatable. So I'm going to see if I can get those again while we're in there.
Alright.
You know, those ones where it's like, kill the one elite in one of the barrows, or grab these, you know, barrow treasures, or shards, or whatever. Huh. Almost looks like there's some ruins to the north. Or a city, perhaps. Must be on the other side of the woods. Oh, but you know what? Actually, oh no, we don't need men in the Breeland. We need them in the Shire. Never mind. Oh, it's similar to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. You got my attention, Mason. I would definitely consider playing that game because I've heard a lot of good things about what they abbreviate it, PUBG, I guess, is the abbreviation that they use nowadays. Those kids nowadays.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Weed. Listen, I've got more pipe weed than you even know about. Well, I mean, I'm here anyway. I guess I really might as well. Already here.
Good day.
Yeah. You're welcome. For
I'm going to log out really quick.
Sounds good. I
am lagging so hard.
No worries. I actually ran into a quest, so I was like, oh yeah, let me just do this while we're here. While we're in the area anyway. But yes, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I would play that. I'd consider playing that. Yeah, definitely. All right.
It's terrible.
Did you mention how hardworking I am? Yes, I did.
I'm sure
I told her all of the things that you wanted me to say. You barely even paid me for it. How could you? Are there bears down here that I need to kill now? Fine. We'll make her like you. This just feels wrong now. Is it bears, right? Bears. Alright. Fine. Come out wherever you are. It's time to die, apparently. Because some hobbit wants to make somebody like him. People these days. Am I even in the area anymore? Was there one bear in the whole zone? That's it. It's like, surprise, you have to sit here and wait now 5 minutes for a bear to show up. Anything? Aha, found one. That's 2. That's 3. I needed some of these too, apparently. These red lilies, so we'll go ahead and do that while we're at it. Just killing things and firing arrows in directions that are physically impossible based on the way that we're facing. That's what we do here. Oh, Eldrazi's back. Yeah, I think. Either that or didn't log out yet. Anything else? Nah. I'll just shoot him like that. And like that. And this for good measure. That one actually hit me. I'll never forgive him for this. Grab this red lily too while we're at it. We need one more of these things. We're already here, we might as well do it. I wonder why we need these things. I'm sure there was some reason in the quest log, I just didn't really look at it. I haven't done this in a couple of years, so, you know, my memory's a little fuzzy on that one. But yes, we will be heading to the Barrow Downs. It is just more that we're doing stuff on the way. And we are going to do some actual events as well with the kinship, and I anticipate doing some of those
A lovely
for
day,
the channel as well. I think that it would be cool to include you guys in those. Whether you are playing the game or not, I think it would be fun to include everybody. So there will be more info on that as we start to develop what we're going to be doing for events, and as we start to think about how we can incorporate everybody. But stay tuned on that. It's certainly important, or perhaps it isn't. I will be sure to tell him. I will definitely let him know that you said no. You denied him, and now he is heartbroken for the 20th time. I'm actually kind of surprised when you think about it that this guy had decided that some random elf wandering through the Shire is
I'm
the perfect
sorry.
person
My thoughts went elsewhere.
to have to deliver all these messages. Taking a long time to log out, don't know why. That's okay. It happens sometimes. I don't know why that happens either, though. Seems strange. Regardless, thank you, man. Another fine impression. We'll just keep badgering her until she changes her mind. This is called something different, by the way, in the real world. And it's not legal in a lot of places.
Might I trouble you for some
Depending
help?
on how it's done. Return the money. Alright, so now I'm taking her produce, delivering it to this person, bringing back money to her. Alright then. There's a lot of back and forth with this. This is the definition of fetch quest, by the way. This particular one. I better be getting credit for completing quests all these times, because that is another thing that you have to do for deeds and you can get LOTRO points for. And we are
How'd you do?
interested in more things from the store. For those of you who saw the other character that I have on the Landreval server, I've got the Superior Oven now, so I'd like to get more of the crafting stations over on Brandywine as well. Alright. So she just trusts me to take it because she knows that I've done stuff for her before. Alright then. Well, while we're closer to this one, let's bring these red lilies, I guess. And maybe somebody will like it. Oh, you have a couple of things.
Just a moment.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, thanks for telling us without telling us. Poison water.
Please, stay a moment.
Draw water from the well. I can probably do this. I could probably do that thing that you want. And
How do you do?
yes. There are evil people around, and this is completely useless to me. So what sells for more? The sword, I'll take it.
Stay and have some tea.
I can't stay and have some tea. You're trying to send me off to go and fight people. Or talk to someone. Alright. Well, we're going to round some things up actually. And we'll spend a few minutes in the Barrow Downs because I promised you guys that we would. But
Hello
after
there.
that is over, then we're going to wrap things up. I'll chat with you guys for a little while without playing the game, as is the usual trend. And then we'll call it a night over here. But it has been quite a bit of fun having you all here, so thank you for spending your evening with me and chatting and just enjoying the gameplay and the community in general. I know sometimes it can be a little bit slow.
Well,
but
the gall of some folk.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. But anyway, what I was actually saying before he yelled that in my ears is that sometimes you can get some that are a little bit slower, especially when you're kind of wandering around just taking care of a few things, and the farming can be a little bit slow, but it can be relaxing too. So I do thank you guys for sticking around and enjoying that. What are we doing? Oh, I have some seeds to plant also. Can I do it while I'm carrying this? Maybe. What do we need again? We got 1 dragon's breath and 1 roper's twist. So we need 2 buckets of water, 2 handfuls of fertilizer.
A lovely day,
Oh, I'm
isn't
too
it?
busy to do that. Alright. Fine, we'll do what you want. But then I'm gonna actually plant these things and get rid of them. Because there's no reason to carry around these seeds. Especially when we have pouches of those things already, we can stack them nicely. So we'll just go ahead and fix that up while we're at it. I think I need to go to this one first, honestly. Because I don't believe it will let me talk to anybody or anything. Yeah, won't let me do anything. So we need to run this down here, and we'll head back. Alrighty. Take this bucket and leave me be. I have places to go and things to do. Come on. Oh, you took it from me. All right then.
Greetings to you. Greetings,
well,
friend. Will you lend me your
because
ear?
There was poison water. That's why. That's why we brought it to you. We heard you're good with this stuff. Alright, time to actually be able to move again, because running is slow. I can't. Now that I don't have to do that anymore, I just...
Is there something I can do
so
for
much
you?
better. Oh, alright. We're fighting people. This is happening now. Alright, fine. We'll do it this way then. And you're dead. And you're dead. Who else? You. Hi, Eve. You. Huh? Something to show me. Alrighty. I approve of this. I like the sound of it. Anybody else want to come and say hi to the constable? Oh, good. I was worried that you might be leaving him alone for a little longer. That was it, huh? Alright. Fair enough. As we were. Wonder why auto run shut off. It's like I tugged a little bit on the headset cord, not on the mouse or the buttons. Yeah, you were right about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Stay and have some tea.
Alright, fine. Talk to him and be like, yeah, congrats. What was her deal again? Something about the dog, I think. I kind of want to see it now. What was her situation? If he was willing to sell his dog. Oh boy. This might be a tough one. Yeah. The sneezes. The poor sneezes. All aflutter.
It's terrible. Just terrible.
Oh, I can't sell her. Of course you can't, because it's your puppers. Oh. Please don't think I'm ungrateful. Oh dear. Alright, well, that may have been all of a waste, but hopefully we got something out of it, I guess. We made some people happy with some things.
Hello there.
Now she's more interested. That's kind of funny, actually. Aw, that's sweet. They're in love. They're adorable. Alright, I think that's finally gonna be it with these people. And we just have to go back in the general direction of Bree again.
Oh,
I think
woe is me.
we're done. Yeah. What do you actually have for me? Nothing I can use, probably, right? Sounds about right. I am already wearing stuff that's better than whatever you could give me. So, good talk, old fellow, and good luck to you. But now we just need to talk to Falco on the way out, and I think that should be it over here. I mean, there's the other one with the water, but I'm not worried about that. We've done enough on the way. We can probably happen by here at some other point and do that other quest, just unintentionally, really, while we're in the neighborhood.
Good day.
Yeah, we took care of him. Don't worry, we got rid of him.
Hello there.
Oh, you have more
Might I
stuff.
speak with you a moment?
Defeat somebody else? Oh, okay. Alright. Fort south of here. Now I want to do this just for the sake of trying to challenge him, honestly. Ow. Curses. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not interested in those wildflowers. What I am interested in is messing this guy up. Let me tell you about all the ways we're gonna ruin his day. It's like, you need your friends for this. And why can't I jump through that? I'm like, nah, it's alright. We're good. we can sort it out. I'm not worried. I'm not scared of him. Look, even the guards are like, I'm not even gonna try fighting you. Just do whatever you need. Take the stolen pipeweed. I don't even care. Just please don't mess with me. Yep, nothing. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Fine day we're having here. It's a nice fire you got. Yep, look around behind you. Nobody back there. It's just a wall. You're good. Don't worry. Everybody's safe, except for Jasper Mudbottom. He's gonna die. Where, oh, where would you be? Probably up on this pillar somewhere. Yeah, there you are. Alright. Any last words? Well, alright then. Nice knowing you. Oh, you guys want to fight now? Yeah, I'll kill you too while we're at it. Well, that was fun. You'd think they would have realized that it probably would have made more sense to not try fighting me after I just decimated their friend and leader. We got a couple more things here. Let's gather these nodes before we head back out. Because we could always use more of this stuff. Scholar is one of those professions that even if it's a lower level tier, it's still useful for crafting stuff. So you kind of always want to grab everything as a scholar. Yep, nope, I'm just passing through. Don't worry, I just killed your commander in the fort. Have a good day. Get home safe. Alright, that takes care of all that stuff, I think. Hooray!
Can you hear me?
Yes, I got you now.
Alright. Yeah, I just had to reset. Just disconnect from the voice chat really quick.
Gotcha. What I will probably do is we can head to the Barrow Downs for a little while, but I just saw what time it is, so I probably won't stay tremendously long.
If you have to go now, it's fine.
Yeah, I did say we'd go to the Barrow Downs, so I will try to at least pop my head over there for a minute. And we're just gonna finish getting
You're already over there?
No, I'm still in the neighborhood. I was just doing some quests over here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I just rounded up a couple I can turn in now, so I'll go and hand those in, and then we can continue in the area.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the Barrow Downs and be waiting there.
Sounds like a plan. I think I have 2 or 3 to turn in, and then if they have more, I'll just be like, all right, I'll do it later. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not like this game's gonna go anywhere.
Exactly. And it's not like we won't be passing by here again either.
No.
How do you do?
We'll not pass by again.
What else do you have for me? Anything useful? Can I use any of this stuff? Honestly, not really. Uncommon piece of might-based leather or might-based medium armor. That's tempting. Might as well see what I get out of it. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Does this earring actually do anything? Not really better than what we already have. 3 adventure advanced. Nice. So we're gonna get some LOTRO points for completing enough deeds or enough quests over in Bree. This is the one we just did. That's 30, I think. 30 quests. So now this next one is 45, and we got 2 more to turn in. So we're gonna be 13 away from finishing up this quest. So you get a trait, or virtue rather, and you get some marks, better reputation, and you get some LOTRO points. Which the LOTRO points are the things that I really do care about here.
Can't a body be left alone?
Yep, got your pipe weed.
Might I
Glad you
speak
liked
with you
it.
a moment?
Kill somebody else. Yeah, I'll do it later. And the wildflowers are back, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. But we are close enough now to Bree, so we're going to run into a wall first and trample a guard, and then we're going to head actually into the city. But we will also just sell all the junk that we picked up just now, and then we can head right out. So we really just need any vendor. Who's gonna buy my junk today? In the shop? Yeah, sure. Why not? Anybody.
How may I help you?
Literally anybody can do this. Sell, sell. I'll keep the earring just in case for now. We're gonna lock these 2 things though. Which means also, while we're here,
Greetings.
let's see if we need to repair the toolkit. Is the toolkit in good shape? Now it is. Take care of that. Alright. So we're still pretty poor, but the barrow down should give us better yields than what we've been doing. At least I got a little bit of coin I can spend now. Alright, let's run north over here. And starting to get a little bit of lag in the city, but that I think is fairly normal, honestly. Which is kind of weird to say, but I've been noticing it a little bit recently. So journeyman, actually, I should have, yeah, fire oil. So I need a couple of small glass vials. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but I will make sure I do that later, because having fire oil on hand as a hunter, usually a good idea. The reason for that is that you can change your damage type to fire, for one, so it'll be better at hitting and damaging certain things. And because your skills kind of change too, and they seem to do a little bit more damage from my experience. And as you can read over here on the description, crits will end up blistering the opponent. So you put a DOT on them from the fire. They're actually set ablaze. So good things to have handy. And the next tier over here for expert, you're gonna get the first option for light oil, which is another good one to have on hand as a hunter or a warden, really same thing. But those, you're gonna switch it to light damage, which is also nice and useful, especially for things like trolls. And your crits will blind your opponents, so that way they'll miss a lot more. So that's just very handy for survivability. Alright, I'm almost to the barrow downs, I think. Did I make a wrong turn? I may have made a wrong turn. No, actually jump. That's what I needed. Alright, yeah, I think I'm coming up on the northern entrance. Alright. Well, don't need this screen up right now, because it's pretty much just going to get in our way at this point in time. So instead, looks like everything is still high enough to hate me. But we're just going to start running through and shooting things, because that's... I almost stole that from him. Did not mean to do that. I see. It looks like Eldrazi's hitting some heavy lag. So I'll just fight here for a few, and then we can wrap it up and chat with you guys and call it a night as far as the gameplay is concerned. Alrighty. So this guy is hunting bark pests. We can get some scholar stuff if we're lucky, and we'll definitely get coin by killing the undead. So we're going to put a focus on them. And we'll see if we can find any barrows to just wander into, too. Maybe we get lucky. Let's just head in here. Although, it looked like I actually was in the right area for this item to be used. So we're just going to try that really, really quick. And see if we can just go ahead and grab what we need from this section. There's probably a few others I need to dig at. So we've got one of the three now, at least. We can just wander through here. Yeah, oh, I actually got a new deed. Cool. I did not prepare really for taking that guy out. That's better. Getting a lot of deeds apparently. Just keep killing the things. That seems to be the magical way about it right now. What does this arrow do again? 15-second fear. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need that on the quick bar for sure. I can go ahead and just send somebody running so that way I can fight what I want to fight instead. Yeah, we'll just fight him, because why not? Oh, he's got some really high resists, actually. Yeah, this guy does not go down so easy. But we'll just sit here and keep fighting him, because he's out of power, basically. He's not going anywhere. I lowered his armor. Must have been with the axe. There's a slight chance with your different weapons that an auto attack will do certain things, and the axes have a chance to lower armor. So that is something that is worth noting. Swords are usually better for parrying, and I think maybe for crit chance, or that might be daggers. I forget off the top of my head. I'd have to look.
I think I'm good now.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So everything's running smooth over here in the barrows.
Alright, yeah, everything's running pretty well on my end so far. I just hopped into one of them. I started wandering around, just shooting things. Yeah, we'll just one-shot all the things, because why not, pretty much. That's one nice thing about being a high enough level and being a hunter, because the hunter has so much burst damage that I can just run around and use this instant ability, basically.
I know I have a quest over here that I gotta take somewhere.
Everything. That's right, I actually forgot to go to try and find the quest guy from Bree, but that's okay. Just not even fair at this point. All I need to do is make sure that I focus before getting involved with these guys, and I'll be able to kill everything in just about one shot. Looks like I did another deed, so I got some LOTRO points coming from that now. Certainly can't complain about that. Oh, hi friend. No, listen, don't worry, I got one for you too. Hi Ender, hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? And we'll give him a break. We won't do the like insta kill shot. We'll actually take a couple. Hunters, they can really crank out some damage. It's really quite amazing. Oh, hi friend. There, I solved it. I fixed your problem. Anybody else? I mean, this guy. it really is quite amazing how easily these things just get destroyed from a hunter. I know that I'm a couple levels over them, but I shouldn't be able to one-shot these things. Alright, what else do we have here? I thought there was another gathering node somewhere around. It's almost not even fair. I missed once, so I just tried again. It's almost silly at this point. But yeah, so... Oh. Already went that way. I think that's about it for this whole barrow. I mean, things are gonna respawn.
Okay, I don't see my quest giver.
Gotcha. Alright. I mean, I'm just wandering through and I'm not even stopping, honestly. I just keep running and firing and one-shotting things so nothing aggroes. It's really actually kind of ridiculous.
I don't know why I can't find them.
What was it for? Maybe I'll remember where.
It was for Bone Man. And I'm in the spot it tells me to go, but I don't see the person I gotta talk to.
It's not the shade, is it?
Yeah, it's a wandering shade.
Yeah. That I found that the tracker for that can be a little bit off. He does wander, and the marker is not always quite right with where it's telling you to go. But if you see the ring icon, it's usually pretty good.
I found.
Yeah, he could be a little bit of a pain. And I'm just noticing that we already filled up our inventory. That happened pretty fast, not gonna lie. Is this one of the places I can dig? No. Guess not. Alright, well, we tried. It's really just silly at this point. And I think I actually needed this guy too, but I don't have any inventory room left anymore.
Yeah, because he gives you 2 items.
Yeah, it looks like I was up to the next spot of it, and he gives you 1 on that too. It's like a higher level potion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this potion looks like it is... It's level 15. 2 healing potions.
Oh, okay.
But there's also some silver over here. I don't know if anybody needs that still.
Let me check for my problem.
My guess is that...
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay, as I say, maybe Teeny
Yeah, I'm
would.
gonna need it for the I'm gonna need it for the white gold, which is gold ingots and silver ingots.
I gotcha.
I like the ring he just gave me in the shoulders.
Oh, I'm not sure if I'm up to that part yet. I forget how the...
Yeah, you can look at it. The shoulders and ring I just got.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Nice resist on that.
Yeah, it's that purple one.
And the shoulders, Bone Man's guards. It's a nice 102. I'm assuming that was a pretty big boost from your last one.
I think my last one was 87.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Good upgrade. those trinkets made the men of Bree like me more now. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over and try to do the next quest for this guy, which for me is to defeat some whites near the place where the Cardolan treasure's buried.
Okay, yeah, you're in the second to last part, because after that you're gonna fight Bone Man, and then you get that ring. I don't know if it's that same ring I just got, but yeah, you're about to fight Bone Man.
Gotcha. Okay. Gonna do that, and then I have to get a couple of lore fragments. So it looks like it's telling me to head up north for this, I think. I'm not positive, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's up north, and then we go way down. We go all the way to the tip of Southern Barrows.
And that's for the Bone Man thing, or for...
Yeah, that's for Bone Man.
Okay. I'm not sure about the digging in the dirt one, where I'm looking for lore fragments.
Oh, I haven't even done that.
Yeah, I found on some people by that western section to go to the old forest.
Yeah, I gotta go. I've got horses for hire, and I've got Into the Woods.
I gotcha. Let's see how long this takes. I'm spending more time looking for them than I am actually fighting them. Done.
What?
With the 6 of them. It's really silly.
Yeah, don't you have to protect something?
There is a hobbit that goes around that you can protect.
Oh, yeah, I failed that.
You failed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's around here. She'll probably be willing to go again with you.
Yeah, she died for me.
I'm sure she would give you a second chance.
Probably.
Is this where... I'm trying to see where I need to dig for these lore fragments. Number 2. And actually, you want to grab that barrow iron, because I know that I'm going to need some.
This one over here?
Yeah, or just in general. So I still need to finish leveling up weaponsmith so I can get to expert.
Yeah, I haven't even had my tracking mine on at all.
Oops.
I'll probably pass by so many veins without even knowing it.
Yeah, sometimes something comes up where you're like, hey, wait a minute. That's right.
And it's been a few hours since I've been here, so everything's gonna reset.
Got a little distracted by all this stuff.
I wonder what skill I'll get at level 20.
Oh, 20.
Yeah, or then whatever next level is for like fast travel and stuff like that, like you have.
Oh, you know what? Hunter has some special ones in particular. I'm not sure if it's for other races or classes. But definitely.
Where do we look at for that?
If you go to a trainer, you'd want a captain, right? Your captain or champion? Champion.
Champion.
So you'd want to go to a champion trainer and they can show you at what level you get certain things.
Alright.
And I found another barrow iron deposit over where I am. If you're coming through in the area, I'm just going to stay here for a second so you know the general spot.
I'm just being attacked really quick.
Sounds good. Alright. Wants me to kill the thing. Defeat the bone man.
I'll show you where. You see how low my health is, right?
746, is that right?
Yeah, out of 1,000. That was from me fighting 5 23s.
It's just silly at this point.
I'm only 17 and I'm fighting level 23s to 25s. Like they're nothing.
It's really amazing if you think about it. I mean,
it's really sad at the same time.
I mean, honestly, the problem I feel like that you run into is that you're more likely to have a problem hitting things than being able to survive them. Like, if something is a high enough level where you just can't hit it, that's when you can't beat it. But if it's just got more HP, but you can hit the thing, then you're like, ah, that's fine, I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Alright, I am following the quest marker. I think I will probably be in the area soon.
I'm right behind you.
Gotcha. Oh, yep, now I see you. Ooh, more barrow iron.
I'll grab all that in a second. Because you're probably going to get off here shortly anyway, huh?
Yeah, probably once I finish this quest and turn it in, I think I'm gonna settle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go run around here more and just go grab all the ore I see.
Sounds good. Yeah, I definitely need that, and I need the third tier. The was that rich iron, I think. I think that's
for which one?
For weaponsmith. Let's see.
Oh, I have no clue.
Bright steel. Yeah, rich iron ingots is what I need, as well as the barrow iron.
Oh,
ones.
I have a bunch of rich iron.
Perfect. Yeah, because I haven't leveled any of that. I ran through a bad area, but that's fine, because it's not like I can't fight these things.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I wonder if you're close enough and I go to swing at the bone man, will you get credit?
That's a good question. Although since I'm over here anyway with these enemies, I'll probably just kill this entire section, just clear the whole thing out. It's amazing. You just rack up damage. And everything is dead. Alright, well that was a fun little excursion. More barrow iron over here. They really do have it all over the place, which is good. Because I think, who else do we have? You do metalsmithing, I do weaponsmithing. I feel like we have somebody else that needs metals. And not like the jewelry ones, like gold. Which would be your teeny. I feel like we have somebody else that needs stuff though. I see a broken urn, I'm gonna gather that up there. Just completely ignoring the fact that you're in combat. I'm like, oops, there's history.
Yeah, those two barrel whites just wrecked me because of that dread.
I really should have paid attention. I would have actually made sure to fight and save you.
It's that dread. They just wrecked me.
Is there? I wish there was a way to like revive or something. Like for me to revive you.
I don't know how far away I'm gonna be.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm fine now.
Yeah, I mean it's fine because I'm gonna be heading off in a sec anyways. Would you be able to take these leathers if I pass on them?
Yeah, it put me still right here, right next to you.
Oh, okay then. Went a lot better than we were expecting. Alright, well, that's a few friends.
I think he's over here.
Yeah, the marker says north. I see some history to the south though, so I'm gonna go check that out real quick. And now more presents.
Oh yeah, around this place there's like so much history that you can grab.
Yep, just shattered my legs on the way to find more history. I'll head up to you as soon as I finish up over here.
I got a scholar scroll for you if you want it.
Ooh, I definitely do.
I have a bunch of things.
Yeah, I mean, well, my inventory now is full with junk, but once I sell stuff, then I'll be good. Oh, this guy. Oh, if he didn't dodge one. So fellowship skills, you can actually pick one of those icons and it'll do some things, like we'll do extra damage or heal or whatever. It's pretty cool. You should actually look into it and check it out.
I have lagged really hard for some reason.
Gotcha. No worries. It wasn't a problem. If he didn't dodge my my second hit, I might have two-shotted him and just been done with it.
That's why, because I just leveled up. I always lag so hard when I level up for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
I just watched you fall.
You son of a... Now I'm killing all your friends. They deserved this.
I couldn't loot fast enough. You were killing too quick.
They made me upset. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and now you go back to the Wandering Shade, and he'll give you whatever ring you get or whatever you get, and you gotta take his ring all the way to Bree.
Oh, good. Well, we can do that next time. Oh, I'm gonna make some people unhappy wandering through this. But it's worth it because there is a third-tier scholar node here.
Oh, really?
So I can get some expert stuff. I guess not. Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating that they kept coming, but more of a pain. So yeah, that'll get me some more expert level stuff to work with. I think that's about it up here. I have no room, like, at all. I don't even know if I can take those candles. Can I take those candles? I think I may have to let you carry just about all this except for the potions.
Ooh,
Though,
I just opened that up and just got a purple tailoring recipe.
Ooh, nice. We can always check all that stuff out once we get back. I'm probably gonna turn in and then go to a vendor real quick so that way we can trade and whatnot. But that's about it.
Alright.
Clearly we need him to be away from us. There's some silver down here.
Alright. Yeah, those are what I can make right there.
Superior leather leggings, was it?
Yeah, those superb or superior.
Superb, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, wow, that's more than double my current armor on my legs. I would happily take those.
I need a sapphire. I have a sapphire shard. I have the medium leather.
Oh, sapphire shards. Yeah, those are rare.
I need glazed medium leather.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. The sapphire shard is more of the expense, honestly.
I have the sapphire shard.
I wonder if we should save it for something else.
I think there's a couple of sapphire shards in the bank, actually.
We should check the market also, because they may be worth selling the sapphire shards instead.
Yeah, and I also have four. I also need the 4 glazed medium leathers, and those are purple.
I think those are just like re-refined. I don't think they're too complicated for a leather worker to do. But there's also there's a silver and a rich iron deposit over here. Looks like
Is there?
Yeah, down below.
I'm coming. You're probably gonna hear a faint crack. Ignore that.
I already managed to find that out myself, but I see a couple of nodes that popped up, so I'm gonna go and try and hit them to the south. But then I really need to head in the direction of home. Metal Gear Solid. That time when you're gathering something and hoping the enemy doesn't notice you, and you manage to pull it off. You're all like dun 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 dun. I may have just run around him in circles.
I haven't played Metal Gear Solid in months.
I know. You know, I actually haven't finished by... I have the 5th one, and I do want to play more of that, because it is a very, very fun
Which
game.
one?
Phantom Pain.
I was about to say Ground Zero or Phantom Pain?
Yeah, I've seen Ground Zero, but I don't have that one. I haven't played it. Sneaky up there.
Yeah, Phantom Pain. I completely destroyed that game.
Yeah, that game is actually very much up my alley, because it's all about the, you know, base management, resource management, all that stuff. So it's right up what I'm interested in. I'm gonna head back towards the shade, but you see where I am roughly?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where the 2 deposits are. In case you're looking later. Alright.
I'm just kind of going all over.
I gotcha. Time to head back. I wish you could mark things on the map. That would be really, really handy. Time for combat music, even though I'm just gonna run right through them.
But yeah, Phantom Pain, it was kind of easy for me.
Yeah, it's not that I have a hard time per se, but the way I like to play it is much more slow, deliberate, I guess almost economy focused. Like I'm more focused on spending less GMP instead of taking the best equipment I have. So it's kind of a different way of playing, but I have fun with it. I enjoy it a lot.
Oh yeah, same with me. I went through everything in that game.
Yeah, the number of times I've captured some outposts just over and over again.
I have box status in that game.
Well then.
My final ranking was Ghost.
Man, oh man, am I gonna have to play that game some more. Can I find a way to get rid of something else? I use this Journeyman Scholar case actually. Cool. Simple healing. Drought, whatever. You know the word things. I've sent it to you.
Hey, you wanna come fight a tree?
Hope you like it. I'm sure I will, Eve. I will check it out as soon as I am done here in a minute. I would, but that would mean I'd have to run back there. And time is a bit on the late side. I get up in about 6 hours for work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a level 20 elite. I'm gonna see what in the world I can get off him.
Yeah, I think you'll be alright. Let's see. I think. Do I want the spear? Do I want +3 agility instead? Or, you know, +6? Instead, +3. Yeah. I'll go with that, I think. Although the, would be nice. Nah, that's alright. Let's go with the jewelry. I'm not sure what we're up to on that. We're gonna swap out that copper band if we have any say in it.
Oh, did you get the same ring?
Yeah. And then we want to get rid of the Grimbriar. Oh no, the other one. This one, I think it was. Yeah. The 3 agility is nice, but it's level 8. I feel like we're better off with the Morale right now. Even though the damage would be nice. Yeah. Deliver it to the Shade and Retail. You got it, friend. But first, we're going to hit this node, and we're just going to get out of this area.
Oh, these trees are an actual deed.
Yeah, we're probably going to be over there killing them at some point.
I'm already started.
Sounds legit. Alright.
Yeah, we gotta kill 20 of them.
So let's go ahead and just run through. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna hit up Bree. I think we're gonna go to the town, and then it is time to wrap things up here. I'll chat with you guys for a few more minutes, and then we'll call it a night. Alright, everything dies now because you knocked me off my horse. I can't believe you've done this. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have looked at me funny. Everybody shouldn't have done what they did.
Well, I hope Treebeard don't hate.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Maybe they were crazed or something. You know, plausible deniability and all.
Well, it is over here in the barrow, so...
Yeah, I'm sure that things aren't quite right with them. Alright. I can't climb that. How about this? Everybody get out of my way. Everybody get out of my way. Seriously. There are places we have to be right now, and they do not involve spending time talking to you and discussing world affairs. Alright, so here we are. We're just going to sell some junk, and I think at that point it is time to
I have tools of the journeyman woodsman.
Nice, we do have a woodsman, so that'll go well for them. Who was that again? Was that, wasn't Ryder, was it?
I think so.
Couldn't remember. But yeah, you can get all those journeyman recipes over there. The tool ones, I mean.
Yeah.
Did you get that as a drop or from quests?
As a drop.
Oh, okay. Because there are quests also that you can pick what type of purple recipe you want. It's like journeyman of any type of profession. Alright.
Yeah, this is a yellow one.
Here we are.
What do you need?
Open the vault, open the shop, take care
How
of a
can I
couple
be
of
of
real
service?
quick things, and then I will be shutting down the game, at least. Yeah, we'll hold on to that bracelet just in case for now. Don't need this ring, though. Or that, or that, that. I sold a couple things I didn't mean to sell. Give me back that earring and that opal. And let's grab whatever's in here and just get rid of that stuff too. 3, 4, and 5. Alright, well, we got a little bit more coin now, at least to work with. So we should be pretty good there. The rest of this stuff,
Yeah, it seems like I'm going to be spending a lot of time over here in the barrow.
we're pretty good with for now. We got some of these that can stack on.
Seems like you get a lot of good stuff out of here.
Do I? Oh, I'm carrying them. It's just another stack. That's what it is. Yeah, you can do pretty well out there. Put away the beeswax candle. I know that should be... Oh, it's not new. Oh, I had 2 others. Huh. Thought it was new. Alright, that's fine. Here is another candle. There it is. And then we have some journeyman woodworker. We've got some more woodworker stuff.
Oh yeah, from the amount of junk I've picked up and the amount of money I've gotten, I'm almost back up to 600 silver.
Yeah, I just broke 600 myself.
That's pretty much me making my stuff back for amount again.
Yep, pretty much. We're in a pretty good position right now. So we got a halberd. That was one of the one-time use. You probably need a sapphire shard to make that. This heavy iron sword, though, that is going to be a slightly lower level, but it is something that can be made over and over again now that I have the recipe. And we've got a heavy iron dagger, which is just like the sword. You can make that over and over. So just for reference, 'cause it said it was a one-time use recipe. I'll show you what that looks like before we wrap this up. There's this halberd right here. You can see this scroll icon on the left side of the name.
You just got some new weapon recipe.
That indicates that it is a one-time use. So it also is going to be a purple and requires whatever level shard the tier of crafting that you're up to is. So the apprentice would require a specific shard type. I forget the different types. What tier is what? I think ruby is expert tier, is tier 3. But you'll need that specific shard as well as having the recipe, and it's a one-time use. So you're going to want to use your optional ingredients when you're doing this, which is not the normal optional ingredients. Like here, it's a small whetstone, and increases by plus 45%. For this stuff, you get plus 35%, and it's a journeyman's weaponsmith's journal in this case.
What do you need for that heavy iron sword recipe?
The way that you get these is from a scholar, actually, and that's a special recipe that I'll try and see if I have right now. I'll go ahead and show you guys in one sec. The heavy iron sword is just barrow iron ingots.
That's better than the axe I have.
Aha. Yeah, I have a, if you're looking for a two-hander, I have a great sword also. Recipe.
I can only use dual wield.
Okay.
Because I was reading into the champion today, and it's way better to go two-handed, or two one-handers.
Gotcha. And you're looking to go might, right?
Might, vitality. Yeah, might and vitality are my two biggest things.
Alright, I'm taking a look around to see what I can make that might be of interest.
Yeah, because my axes, they're both the same. They do 18 to 30 damage.
Gotcha. I mean, I linked in there, it's a two-handed axe, so you're not going to want that, but there is one that has a might on it. The rest of these are pretty much parry, it looks like. Yeah, I've got some lower level stuff too, but obviously you're not really going to want that. And I do have a couple of higher recipes, but one's a dagger, one's a halberd, and those are level 20. And the 22 stuff, we start hitting rich iron.
Yeah.
22s and 25s. But anyway, I think it is about time we wrap this up. So we'll go ahead and take care of this chest a little bit later. But for now,
yeah, I gotta go
call
melt
this
a
a
lot
night.
of stuff down now.
Sounds good. I'm actually going to hop out for 1 second just to wrap things up on stream, but I'll talk to you in a little bit, probably in text actually.
All right.
All right. Thanks for playing and for being on.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you in a minute. So yes, thank you guys so much for coming by. I'll hang in chat for a couple of minutes before I wrap things up, but it's already past midnight, so as Jillian would put it, it is that time where I'll turn into a pumpkin. So I need to go for now, but thank you all so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a follow or subscribing if you're over on YouTube. Would love to have you join the community and check out more of the stuff that we do here as a group, and you can see the charity events or the vlogs or the other games that we live stream. We've been doing a lot of LOTRO lately, but that is definitely not the only thing we do here. So would love to see you join that community and become a part of it. And the other thing that I'd love to ask of you is if you know someone else who would like it, please consider sharing with them, because that is how we can grow the community even more and continue impacting the world the way that we like to. So thank you all so much for everything, for watching, for supporting us here, and for being a part of this. And I'll catch you all on Thursday on the Streamers Connected channel. I'll go live on my channels here just for a minute to let you all know that I'm going to be over there, as is the usual. But that'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, assuming that everything runs smoothly. Otherwise, as soon as I can, right after that. So I'll catch you all on Thursday, and stay tuned on Discord and Twitter if you want to find out what else I'm up to. But I'll see you all later. Have a good one, everybody.